blind, dumb, and lame, unable to lead one sheep. Now just like Samson, heaps upon heaps, my porch has been placed on a high altitude, ready to feed and shade multitudes. My table is show, bread is always full, my covering is pure white, freshly cut wool from a lamb that was blameless. I am grateful, I must say. Look at me now, a miracle took place. It was your grace. From a tomb in bondage and foolish disease, to a temple in liberty, full of wisdom. Palm trees, your menorah inside of me reflects off my gold like a light on a hill. Shine bright and bold, I'm a bright beacon to the narrow path. Because Jesus took the road, so follow me. I'll lead the way to where we came, that present place. There used to be one temple all would travel to see. But you sent me so you could flood the world, not to destroy, but to save. I'll show up like a tidal wave, because you pulled me out of that grave. Wherever I go, I'll put the sun to shame. In me is your blessing. I'll have oh, say, look at me now. A miracle took place. It was your grace. From a tomb in bondage and foolish disease, to a temple in liberty, full of wisdom. Palm trees, your menorah inside of me reflects off my gold like a light on a hill. I shine bright and bold, I'm the bright beacon to the narrow path. Because Jesus took the road, so follow me. I'll lead the way to where we came. Thy present rain. Mike, morning, bro. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Deserves life, animals lay here. The clutch I cannot bear. But why this innocent pigeon? Too young to even have wings. Why did it have to die? There is no riddle to why this young thing, innocent in the mess. was a real infantryman, you would have an EIB. No, real infantrymen actually see combat, not just pass a course. What are you talking about, bro? Come on, you got it backwards. I know guys that have an EIB, never been to combat. What's the point of being an expert in a field and you didn't even go use it? Come on, Derek. Way off. way off, bro. Don't talk about combat nowhere patches. I'm a real infantryman and I talk about it. So you're lying. You're lying out your mouth. I'm proud about everything I've done. I don't mind talking about it, no matter how much it hurts. So again, that's 2. You want to go for 3? 0 for 2 so far there, Derek. Not everybody's the same, goofball. You're a clown for real. Loud mouthing. Well, there you go. Now you're 0 and 3 because you started being the loudmouth. It didn't take long. 0 and 3, bro. Bro, the loudmouth is the one that came up here being the loudmouth, bro. What are you 0 and 3, bro. Not looking good, Derek. Don't sound like you were a good infantryman if you were. No offense, but. Naked for all to see, shame shed for a fee, taken from a hedge of Derek, you're already 0 and 3, guy. I mean, you want to stay on here and be my biggest fan, you go ahead. But 0 and 3, that's 3 strikes, you're out, buddy. The Holy Spirit of promise, we have been sealed by the innocence, innocence. Why do you speak to me through trees and rocks? You want Call me to yourself write about out. You? How can That's all you're doing. With this type of language, a riddle you said before me. How could I unveil the truth? I'm too beastly. How can I make sense of this imagery? You're a tree, you're a ride. How can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and everywhere that bit of water was bearing to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees. Oh, how they could see. Now I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony. I become disabled. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. Black letters on the white pages are like stale cages. One at a time, they got removed the stages. To add a truth, you have to first remove a lie. Pulling one off may make you cry, but you won't die. They got painful because they all try. You and y'all try. Now close your eyes, start to cry. When you feel the first one fly, don't sigh. Say bye. You're welcome, just call me Rabbi. We Rabbi, we Rabbi, we Rabbi. How can I make sense to this imagery? You're a tree, you're a rod, how can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and everywhere that bit of water was burning to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees. Oh, how they could see. I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony. I become still. What is this? Oh, what is this one? This song called Descaled. Satan's plan is fair. You ain't heard it, Mike? God conceals in us, King search, not in a brick mortar church. I'm not Uncle Fester and you on lurch. When you're no longer dead, God is the God of the living. You just have to be willing to see and hear. Don't be in fear. Draw near, every one of us that speaks of trees. Why don't you? Because Brenda, what's up? If so, you would have grew. You still have a baby's point of view. You still see misunderstandings and lies. It's true, it's not too late. Find a disc scale person now for you. They will plow and sweat from the brow. You just sit there as the scales fall so you can finally learn how to crawl. Because I'm your flesh, all you do is draw. Then lie to yourself about standing tall. Let the air come between those scales so you can come out of that black letter jail. Make sense of this symmetry. You're a tree, you're a bride, how can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and Aaron with that bitter water was bearing to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees, oh how they could see. Now I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony I become this. Yeah, I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan is failed. Why do you speak to us in dreams? Because it's the way you see.
That's a hit.
Huh? What you say?
That's top of the list right there, man. Right there. That might be the one.
Oh, it's up there, bro. Like, did you get to hear the whole thing? Yeah. Whenever it comes out, like, I mean, you know this, but in the vehicle or like your sound system at the house, oh man. Yeah, I wasn't gonna put out a song called Descale, bro, unless it was it. And there's another one too. It's called Eden Revived. I just finished it the other day. I'm gonna play it here in a minute. What are you saying, CJ? Send me the song.
Send me these songs, bro.
What?
Send me these songs, bro.
I think you have them already, bro. You have them already. Huh?
I don't think so.
Yeah, bro. The next album is called the next album is called Unpredictable. That's the main song, the song right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the last one?
Okay, well I just finished that one the other day. So, but
okay.
that's going to be on the other album, the third one.
I got you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But I do need to send you a single for the third one though. Like pretty quick. So, yeah. But this one I just finished a couple days ago. Eden Revived. So Eden Revived, Descaled, spirit, soul, and body, God's temple. Like I was very particular on the sound, and I wasn't gonna put them out until it kind of reached the sound that I wanted. And so here's like Dre says, fresh off the wax. This is Eden Revived. So if you don't like worship music, just scan and then come back in about it's like 6 to 7 minutes long, something like that. I'm telling you, I made it as short as I can. So whether you like it or not, here it comes.
What a nasty thing that occurred in the garden. Man's heart became hardened. So many titles to who you are, all the way down to your scars. A true friend you are, you laid your life down for our heart. A curse was placed upon it, we couldn't remove it, no matter how much sin we quit. I read your story in ignorance, oh how reverence, each time I read it, I see the betrayal from a friend who chose to be an enemy. If in this fallen world we can see the disgust, that means we can't imagine such lust. Now the serpent has to eat that dust. All we have to do is trust that on the cross that servant died because of your hearts have been revived. Death cried, but you arrived. Death lost its sting when you survived. All this talk of spiritual fruit only possible because you took root. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. Our heart is eating and it testifies. Through your resurrection,
What? What's up, Josiah?
you are in all who is reborn. You are omnipresent on the cross. You wore the thorns on your head. Through your death they became red wine and bread. Through your bloodshed we all became revived.
Oh, you thought it was over?
Now we are fruitful and multiply. We are able to testify and edify. I'll flood the earth with this truth. Eden will continue to grow from soul to soul. This is all I know. For we are Eden's thorns have been taken by you. Eden has been revived.
That was it.
Have a baby with her. Her womb is young.
Benny, you heard the battle rap between Sarah and Hagar?
I am with child from the richest man. I'm no
About
longer
to now, I guess,
defiled.
right?
Yep.
This man is blessed of the mighty God. Now I have to get rid of this broad. My son will be born first. He will receive the inheritance. From him will come all kings. Now, how do we get rid of her? I need to think on these things. Oh, I see you looking at me with those coveted eyes. So it's the inheritance you're after. This all started with laughter. Well, the joke is on you. I'll be pregnant too. Then that runs and you will be through. Guess we look at one another from afar, but it will be my son who will be the star. The two mountains that Sarah and Hagar, one of bondage, the other of freedom. Are they equal? Absolutely not. Let freedom ring through the spirit. The flesh does nothing but lie. It steals and kills enough already. Mount Zion tells me the truth. Lays me next to green
Morning.
pastures. I shall not want. It gives to me abundantly. His name is Ishmael. Say his name Sarah. I dare you. He's the firstborn through bondage. He will rule because of him. God will walk through the garden while it's cool. Sarah, don't be a fool. I see you both day and night while you drool. Your womb is a dry desert. You will see no seed will enter and become fruitful, none indeed. But you will be allowed to watch my son grow. Sit back and watch the show. I've watched you grow for 13 years. Finally, a rose will come from this dry ground. Isaac will be his name. I'll watch that smile turn to a frown as your son is dethroned and mine takes the crown. His birth will be a remarkable sound. So great Abraham's ears will grow full of your rotten hound. He's a disgrace, and you both will be removed from this place. He will not share an inheritance with my son. He who was born second one, but we both will be remembered as the two mountains that are Sarah and Hagar. One of bondage, the other of freedom. Are they equal? Absolutely not. Let freedom ring through the spirit. The flesh does nothing but lie. It steals and kills enough already. Mount Zion tells me the truth. Lays me next to green pastures. Mount Zion is what I proclaim. What mountain were you born under? Your pulpit is in front of one or the other, like Sarah said, her son's inheritance will not be shared. You can't put your pulpit in the center and have both. Only one made an oath. He was the only begotten. In order for it to be shared now, it had to be shared then.
All right, we'll hop to it after this.
Peace that surpasses understanding, bigger than the universe. Your love is expanding from zero to hero. to zero again. You have been my friend. I'm proof your favor is unmerited. It cannot be parroted. Only inherited. My heart jumps for joy when I'm up in the morning. Fair warning, it's contagious. My Jesus, don't pinch me and wake me up. It's too late. He drank that cup. I can't keep up with his outstretched hand. He's given me so much. He's my best friend. Now I understand. We are just a vapor in the wind. Oh, another sunrise, grace in disguise. Another joyful day. I'm not surprised. There's no doubt I can't keep count with your giving. Just keep thanking you is what I will do until I see another breakthrough. Unstoppable is your way. By my side is where you'll stay. There is no way I could repay. So I will tell the truth. I will just stay. My heart jumps for joy when I'm up in the morning. Fair warning, it's contagious. My Jesus, don't push me and wake me up. It's too late. He drank that cup. I can't keep up with his outstretched hand. He's given me so much. He's my best friend. Now I understand. We are just a vapor in the wind. I'll do what you say and make disciples. To give this gift is all I can do. You're my best friend, the one who remains true. I can't wait until that first breath I take when the light shines in my room. It's like being born all over again. Some wisdom's blown alive without you. I can't remember those memories have been fogged by the smoke of your ember. Your love has set me ablaze. Nothing will ever stop me from giving you praise. Time is short here when your perspective changes towards your love. I can't wait until only see the eternity that comes quickly, the eternity that sets me free. My heart jumps for joy when I'm up in the morning. Fair warning, it's contagious. My Jesus, don't pinch me and wake me up. It's too late. He drank that cup. Can't keep up with his outstretched hand. He's given me so much. He's my best friend. Now I understand. We are just a vapor in the wind. My best friend.
Man, what is going on? Oh, what's up, Saba? You here? Where we at, Saba? Who remembers? Who remembers where we are? Let's see. That's odd. Let me see. Nobody remembers where we're at, man. What's up? I know we did the begattens. Let's see.
God bless you, brother. God bless everyone. We were in Nehemiah 8.
We're in 8? Jeez.
Yes. We did 7. Because the rest was the names.
Yeah,
Like
6.
the beginning of 7.
Yeah, 7. Yeah. Yeah, 7 was the begattens. and we're just starting 8, I think. Let me see.
Yeah.
Right, what man? Yeah, we're at 8. Okay. Let's see. 6, yeah, 7. All right. Come on.
Who expanded the? Who did this?
Oh no. I don't know. Whoever's doing it, they keep doing it though. Homeboy, what's going on, man? Pest, what's going on? Pest, what's on your mind? Hello, Pest.
It's special.
I don't trust a bunch of weird names that I ain't used to saying. These people. You know this person, Saba?
No, I don't. But sounds like maybe from Afghanistan or Pakistan.
I don't know. Pest, what's up? You got 5 seconds to talk. What's going on? Can you hear me or not? You're muted. Unmute. No. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what. You have a good day. Wherever you're going, you have a good day. All right. Let's see. Guys, y'all got to be careful just reading people's names. They'll have you saying Seymour Butts. Like in, what was that? Like Bart Simpson is like, hey, I'm looking for a Seymour. Last name Butts. Guy's like, I'm looking for a Seymour Butts. Make him sound like a moron. Let's see. Well, guess not. Yeah. All right. All right. Nehemiah chapter 8. All right. So remember, first all right. So Nehemiah went, and his goal was to get the ruined places to be fenced or gated or walled, whatever phrase you want to call it, because it's the same throughout the Bible. But his goal, right? Nehemiah, his name meaning Yahweh is comforter. So the comforter went to go rebuild the ruined places. And while that's happening, they're going through people's genealogy, like who is, right? Who is of God's people? Who are you? Oh, I'm from the tribe of this, and I come from sector 9, and you know, whatever. What's your name? And they went out their way to figure out who is who, where do they belong. And after the census was pretty much done, we get to chapter 8 because we just went through chapter 7, which is this whole genealogy, which is very important because it points to how we can keep track of the Messiah coming, right? Today, you have the rabbinical Jews that spit on the Messiah and say that the Messiah still ain't came. And, you know, it's like, when you see the importance of the genealogy wasn't ever broken like people claim. It was never broken. They always, in very short periods of time, they would come back together and find out who was who. And this continued until the Messiah came. Now, after the Messiah came, you had Rome pretty much do its thing, and then there's a lot of stuff that's happening in that time frame. But Israel got broken. The physical people got broken. And then in 1948, all these people came back, and now they tried to do the same thing. Like, who is of these people and who's not? So somebody give me a time frame from the time frame that all the people were dispersed from Israel to 1948. What was the time frame? Somebody go look it up. Somebody find it, because I don't remember off the top of my head. It's important.
What are we looking exactly? What should I?
Let me see if is anybody looking for it, or y'all don't know what I'm talking about?
Just tell me, brother. I'm gonna look for it.
So from the time that Israel, when all the people were dispersed, you understand? Everybody was kicked out. You understand or not, Saba?
Why can't you just say 70 AD to 1948?
I mean, we could say 7. So how many years is that? That's what I'm looking for. How many years is that? All right.
1,800 years?
Huh?
You want an exact number?
Well, I mean, it don't got to be exact, but close.
Yeah, so 70 minus 1948 would be 18 something something, 1850, 18. So 1,800 years plus.
All right. I don't know why I got a different number in my head.
Benny got 1878.
Yeah, 18 is, I know that's right. I just don't know 18 what. Okay. But we can definitely say approximately 1,800 years, pretty much, and it's crazy because the time is right around when Jesus was crucified. You understand? We say it's been 2,000 years, 18 something, almost 1,900 years. Why did it work out like that? Nobody sees that odd. As soon as this man who is claiming to be the Messiah comes, all of a sudden, all the people were dispersed from Israel. You don't find that odd? So from the time that this happened, where the crucifixion and all this stuff had taken place, all the way to 1948, it's almost 2,000 years. Nobody finds that odd. So you're telling me in 2,000 years, you're telling me that the Jews went back to Israel and they did a proper census? Is that what y'all are telling me? What do you think? You think they did a proper census? You think they had a proper genealogy in their writings? Of course, the Jews would say that they had a proper genealogy. What do y'all think?
I'm gonna say heck no. When they came out of Egypt, they was all mixed up. 400 years of having babies.
Yeah,
I go with no.
In just 400 years, they had to reestablish everything after 400 years. And now you're telling me in 2,000 years, boy, they got all the people right. Why are we talking about that? Because this is what Nehemiah did after the wall and everything was broken down, that was destroyed. He's rebuilding it, all the gates and all this stuff. He's rebuilding it, and they do a census. Who is who? Where do you come from? Where are you from? Are they coming in, or are they not coming in? So, and now we get to verse 8, and what do you think the first thing's going to be? Right? It says, and all the people gathered themselves together as one man into the street that was before the water gate, and they spake unto Ezra the scribe to bring the book of the law of Moses, which the law had commanded to Israel. So after the census, once all the people, quote unquote, are one. So here we are talking about bringing everybody into one accord again. And I'm going to say, based on the timings, that their census is right. They know who is who. And now that they figured out who is who, which this did not take just a day to do this, a lot of people. Now they're like, all right, now go get the book of Moses. We're about to read it. And that's exactly what. So somebody look up Ezra. What does Ezra's name mean? Who's looking it up?
I'm gonna look, but I'm just turning on my computer.
Oh, go ahead. Whenever you
So which 8 verse 1.
Yeah. Sorry. 8 verse 1. Yeah. And it says, and Ezra the priest brought the law before the congregation, both of men and women, and all that could hear with understanding upon the first day of the 7th month. And he read therein before the street that was before the water gate from the morning until midday. So all this is done at the water gate, all of it. And it says, before the men and women and those that could understand, and the ears of all the people were attentive unto the book of the law. And Ezra the scribe stood upon a pulpit of wood, which they had made for the purpose. Look up some names here. We got Ezra.
Ezra is help.
Help,
Ezra,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, right. I should remember that. Yeah, help or helper or yeah. Yeah.
The priest and
Servant.
scribe who led the reforms of the returned exiles in Jerusalem, co-worker with Nehemiah.
Yeah. All right. So now let's look up. This is Nehemiah chapter 8, verse 4, Matithia.
The word Matithia.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah, in verse 4. Matithia, sorry.
So it's Ezra 8:4. Wait, oh, okay. Means
Gift of Jehovah.
Gift
of Jehovah.
All right, Shema, same verse 4.
Here. Means here.
Yeah. And then Ananiah is grace. Okay. And then Uriah, I can't remember what Uriah is.
This is the Ananiah. As Jehovah has answered, which I guess could still be grace, but
yeah. And so when you have Ananiah, Ananias, Anani, all of it is talking to like something happening because either God spoke or moved, but it all of them are points to grace, like even from the root word. So even though it's God spoken or God has done, the only thing that he speaks or does is towards his will, and it's always Christ. So you're always going to see me write grace down because I've already studied all that. But yeah, not to cause confusion to anybody, but even though they're going to have like similarities because the words are not exactly the same. It always goes back to. Let's see. All right, Uriah. And then Hilkiah. We're going to look up a few of these for sure.
Uriah is.
Yeah, you got it.
Go on, brother.
Okay, well, okay, guys, don't look up the same ones. If somebody's looking up Uriah, somebody else look up Hilkiah.
Yeah,
look up something different.
Okay. Uriah is Jehovah Yahweh is my light.
Yeah. All right, and then Hilkiah.
My portion is Jehovah.
All right, and then Messiah. Some people say Messiah.
Work of Jehovah.
Yeah. Okay, now all these people are at the right hand, are on the right hand of Ezra. Okay, so it says, and Ezra the scribe stood up of the pulpit, the wood which they made for this purpose, and beside him stood all these people. Okay. All right. Let me see. On the right hand, and it says, and on his left hand is let me go through the left hand real quick. All right. Padiah.
Jehovah has ransomed.
Okay. Michael.
Who is what God is?
Yeah.
It was Mishael, not Michael.
Well, however you pronounce it, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you pronounce it. We speak English, okay? Iran. We speak English over here. Okay.
For me, it says Mishael.
It says that for me too.
So how is that Michael?
It's no. What I'm saying is it's not English. Is that English? Is it English?
I mean, for me, it says S.
No. I'm asking you, is that an English word? Mashal, is that English?
No, I don't think so.
No, it's not. So what does it mean in English?
I don't know.
You just looked it up. Who is
I
what?
didn't look it up.
Who? I'm sorry. Who looked it up?
Who is what God is?
Hold on. Who looked it up?
It was me.
Okay, my bad. All right. So, in English, that name means who is what God is, Saba. In English. So
that wasn't the point. I said you said, can someone look for Mikhail?
Uh-huh.
But it's Mishael.
Right. So again, look, all right, watch this. How do you spell Iran?
See?
No. How do you spell it? How do you spell Iran?
I-R-A-N.
Right. Right. An American's gonna say Iran.
Oh my God.
So all you did was show that we don't pronounce words correctly if they're not in English.
Yes, but it sounds different. How do you pronounce
You don't
India?
understand. You don't understand. It don't matter. I don't care if I said that the Michelle name was Babel. It don't matter. I want to know what it means in English. You're missing the. I don't care how you pronounce it.
Lala.
Doesn't matter how you pronounce it because I want to know what it means in English.
It does though.
To who?
It does.
To who?
To us.
Who's us? Oh my
Iranians.
God. My God. Hey, I'll tell you what, Saba. What does the word Iran mean in English?
Iran means it comes from Aryai.
Okay.
Aryans.
Okay. So, Aryan. Okay. So from here on out, I'm going to say Aryan.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Amazing.
Okay. Oh my God.
Because that actually has A and you're pronouncing
it don't matter. Okay, I know, but Aryan is an English word. Oh, yes.
Aryan, it comes from Aryai. So actually, it's not English.
The way you're saying it is English. The way you're saying it.
Okay, let's stick with the
No,
Aryai, okay,
no, you need to understand it. You kill me that you don't understand it. It drives me crazy.
Oh my God.
All right, listen, we're going to do one more. We're going to do one more. How do you say the word candy in Persia?
Candy?
Candy. Yeah.
You mean, how do I say it in Farsi? Like
yeah, Farsi, in that language. Yeah.
Candy, it's chocolate, the chocolate.
Okay. Well, candy and chocolate are not the same. So
yeah.
So we can't say chocolate.
Okay, candy will. Okay, we have
like
the same
all
thing.
right. Do y'all have? Hold on. Do y'all got Skittles down there?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's called candy here. Candy. That's not chocolate.
Okay, then we say apnabat.
Okay, apnabat. Okay. So listen, if you tell me that apnabat is candy, I'm gonna say candy.
The way you say it, oh my God.
All right, listen. So Iran, Iran in English is what?
It's Iran.
In English, what is it in English, for God's sakes?
Baba, it's Iran. In English, even it's Iran.
No, listen.
India, in English,
Hold on.
India.
Listen what I'm asking you, Saba.
In Farsi,
oh my
Hindustan.
gosh. Oh my Lord, have mercy, bro. Listen, Iran, what type of language is that?
Iran?
Yeah.
It's Farsi.
It's Farsi. So that is a Farsi word. I need you to translate the word Iran into English. What does it mean?
Its name is Iran, brother.
Oh my gosh. No, Saba.
Like how Jesus' name means Yah is salvation. What does Iran mean?
I swear it's Iran. The same thing. It's Iran in English and
so
in
it doesn't have a meaning?
No.
Oh man.
Oh, okay.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
It's an
I'll find it.
empire.
I'll find it.
The name of an empire.
Don't worry. I'll find it.
Aryans. It means land of Aryans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, that is not what you said,
Okay,
Saba.
what does Aryans mean?
Listen. Hold on. Iran in English is land of the Aryans. Listen, Saba. Land.
Okay, let's stick with Aryans.
All right, listen. Land of the Aryans is English. It's in English. Land of the Aryans.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
So let's stick with
the word
Aryans
Aryan, hold on. The word Aryan is not Farsi. Land of the Aryans is not Farsi. We're going to get you. Okay. You're going to understand before it's all said and done. You're going to understand right here, ma'am.
Let's stick with Aryans, okay? Let's just
well, I mean, you know what? I don't know what I'm going to call it tomorrow. I might remember Aryans today.
God.
I don't know what I'm.
Like the sister said, Iran was Persia, which means.
See how Brother Benny pronounced it so good? Say it again, brother.
I'm not talking about how to pronounce it. I'm talking about what it means in English. I'm not talking about pronunciation. Talking about what it means in English.
That's just depending on where you are in America, how you pronounce something.
Right. Iranian.
That's Bill.
Iranians.
Yes.
Bill says like 10 or 15 things different based on what kind of food product or something you're talking about. All right, where are we at?
Coffee.
Coffee. Get the coffee and take out the garbage. Park the car. All right, Michael. We went over Michael.
Padaya? Yeah, Padaya.
Yeah, Padaya. Candy.
Jehovah has ransomed.
Okay, hold on. No, we already got Padaya. Okay, okay, so it's the third one. All right. Oh, let's see. Stood on the right side. All right. Padaya, Michael, Malchiah. Malchiah, that's where we're at. Did I pronounce that good enough? Malchiah.
I think so.
What is it?
I guess I'll get that one too.
Yeah, what is it?
That one's my king is Jehovah.
All right, and then we got Hashem.
Is rich.
Rich.
R-I-C-H. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. All right, let me move these. Let me move these. Hold on. I'm gonna have to move them. Yeah, man. That's all right. We'll move them. It's cool. All right. Hashem. Okay. Haj badana. A head bandana.
That says a hash bandana, but that's fine.
Yeah, hash bandana.
Considerate judge. Ooh.
Yeah, because they're on the left side.
Where is that, Benny?
What? Yeah, I got it. Oh, he got it.
All right. Anyway, my bad.
All right, hash. Let's see. Hash bandana. Okay. Zechariah.
Jehovah remembers. Uh-oh.
Yep. All right, and then Meshullam, like the tire.
Friend. Means friend, like the Lord.
It means friend.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought.
H4918. You want me to go back further? Or
go to the origin real quick.
all right, that's from or allied is another. H7999 is the root, and that is to be in covenant of peace, be at peace, complete, finish.
Okay. Yeah.
To be safe.
Yeah. 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 Well, that'd still be friend, allied, friend, complete,
Yeah, it
safe.
says to be friendly.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So there's. Okay. So here's a question. How many people are on the right side, and how many people are on the left side?
Six on the right and 7 on the left.
Yeah. 6 on the right and 7 on the left. Okay, so just based on numbers. So why would his right hand have 6 and his left hand have 7? I just don't want to give the answer. It's something to think about. Like the goats go to the left, the sheep go to the right. So you would think there'd be 7 on the right, goats go to the left, and there'll be 6 to the left. It's something to think about. These kind of questions, all this stuff means something. So, okay, so we'll look at the names that are on the right. So the first one is Matitha, however you pronounce that. Okay, so I'm just going to go down in English, okay? You got gift of Jehovah. You have here, grace or God spoke. Jehovah is my light. My portion is Jehovah. And work of Jehovah. That's what you have on the right. On the left in English is Jehovah has ransomed. Who is what God is. My king is Jehovah. Rich, considerate judge. Jehovah remembers, and friend. So, regarding the right and left hand or arm of God, which one is doing what? Which one is working and which one is doing what? Y'all remember? Like the majority of the time in the Bible, what do you see? What do you see? What do you see the hands doing?
Usually the right hand is usually doing something.
Right. The left. I can't hear him.
Go ahead.
I was saying the left hand's always working, bringing judgment.
Well, the left hand is bringing judgment, right? But in context, Christ does the work.
The right hand is doing the work for us, which is Christ.
Which is Christ, right? That's what does the work. The right hand. The judgment
Hey, did you play goat trot? Sorry.
When today?
Yeah.
Goat or descaled?
No, goat, man. Goat.
I don't know if I played it today or not. Why?
Oh, people loved it on my live. I told you I was gonna play it. I like that song a lot.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you were gonna play descaled on there.
Maybe it's both of them. I like both of them.
Yeah.
Goat is perfect.
Goat is dope though. I like goat.
Yeah, goat.
Goat is sassy. Like what? You think you get this pole out your eye so you can get the moat?
Yeah.
It's sassy. I like it.
Yeah, it is pretty sassy. He's like, why don't you take some notes? But I know you won't.
Yeah, I know you won't. He says you quote all these people because you don't know who the goat is.
Yeah.
He's the goat. He's the goat.
He's the goat.
I like it.
The goat. Yeah. Man, it's pretty. The goat is pretty dope. Yeah. So.
See, I don't have that one.
You don't have well, because it's on I think it's on the third album, bro. You got the first and second, and then you have.
Hey, this guy tries dropping more albums than DMX in the 90s, bro.
Hey, when you already have all the songs written down, it ain't hard. Like all the hard parts all the hard work's already been done. You know.
That's true.
Like they're all the only thing I don't like is. You know, because when you're writing like a song down, you're not really paying attention about how long it's actually going to be. You know what I mean? And so you start putting it together and you're like, God damn, sucker, 10 minutes long. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know it was that long. And it didn't even feel like all those songs were long. I don't know. It just didn't to me. It didn't. And then so now I'm like, yeah, so I got to take some little extra time and shorten it. And I'm looking at the original and I'm like, man, I don't want to shorten that. That sucker was awesome the way it was. They're still coming out good shorter. But like
you can do parts, right?
Huh?
You can do parts, right?
I don't know. I mean,
I told him, CJ, I told him he needs to do like an R. Kelly thing, you know, like where he did like this whole series of one song, but it was a series long, like. Yeah. And he would drop one song and then he'll drop the other song. He'll drop the other. People was just like, I told him he needs to do that because a lot of the songs are long, but they have to be, and he could probably make them longer. then it would be good if you broke them down into like 3-minute segments. 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Have them just continue from the last one.
Yep.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'll probably do one. I don't know which one.
Just try it. Just try it.
Just do it. Just do it. Shut up and do it. Just do it. Yeah.
Shut up and dribble.
Shut up and dribble. Benny, did I play GOAT today? The GOAT? You the GOAT?
No.
I didn't play it today.
Benny ain't paying no attention, boy.
Yeah, Benny working.
He probably thinks he's still unmuted.
No.
You want me to play it? I can play it.
Play it. Shoot. Be all right. Play that sucker.
All right. Y'all turn up your radios. Turn yours down.
Yeah, I'm going to turn mine down.
You're the only one. We go.
I'll have some fun with it. Okay. I'll have some fun with it. Clearly nobody knows. Who did you say was the GOAT? Uh-huh. Who did you say? Uh-huh. And you, who did you say, right? Well, that's not how it was in the beginning. When Jesus asked the disciples, who do people say that I am? Technically, Peter gave the answer, but Jesus was looking for the most correct one. If he would have asked me, I would have said, you the GOAT! But you give us a lamb coat. Of course, after you offer your soul and you the entire Godhead, we become part of you. After we break bread, your wisdom opens up scripture. We are spirit, soul, and body, the perfect seven. Everyone's still trying to figure out how we were 6 and wasn't going to heaven. Final tell it, but I can't help it. I like to see him squirm. Come on now, who can guess the number 666? Anyone? Oh my Lord. It still points to spirit, soul, and body imperfection. The carnal mind slow as an earthworm. Only the GOAT can teach you this, not Judas money or his kiss. Only from the GOAT, who created all things, put in position all kings, who stopped the sun from moving when the ark returned. Saw David grooving in the desert. Vote, was he not the tree of life, the opposite of strife? He's Noah's ark, the ark of the covenant, the bread of life, the new wine. We are the branches and he is the vine that already has to take a vote. That's right, you the GOAT, but you give us a lamb coat. Of course, after you offer your soul and you the entire Godhead, we become part of you. After we break bread, your wisdom opens up scripture. We are spirit, soul, and body, the perfect seven. Everyone's still trying to figure out how we were 6 and wasn't going to heaven. Final tell it, but I can't help it. I like to see them squirm. Come on now, who can guess the number 666? Anyone? Oh my Lord. It still points to spirit, soul, and body imperfection. The carnal mind slow as an earthworm. Only the GOAT can teach you this, not Judas money or his kiss. Only from the GOAT. How much more do I have to say? I would like to say more, but you need to go read the Bible for yourself. Dust that thing off and remove it from the shelf. That's why you call everyone else the GOAT. You like Jesus' words, but you love their quotes. Yep. You need to take that pole out of your eye. Then you can remove the moat. Did you like that quote? Make sure to take some notes, but I know you won't. Instead of a Bible, you got an elf on the shelf. You the GOAT, but you give us a lamb coat. Of course, after you offer your soul and you the entire Godhead, we become part of you. After we break bread, your wisdom opens up scripture. We are spirit, soul, and body, the perfect seven. Everyone's still trying to figure out how we were 6 and wasn't going to heaven. Final tell it, but I can't help it. I like to see him squirm. Come on now, who can guess the number 666? Anyone? Oh my Lord. It still points to spirit, soul, and body imperfection. The carnal mind slow as an earthworm. Only the GOAT can teach you this, not Judas money or his kiss. Only from the GOAT. Hold up. Let me say this. Who gets men to shut their mouths? Who loves more than any man? Gave his life as the right hand. Who walked on water with big faith? When in trouble, never arrives late. Taught the disciples how to fish. Rose Lazarus from the dead. Open the deaf ears and open blind eyes. Who's in the Old Testament in disguise? By now you'd answer. You playing dumb. Your heart is numb. You in this world only to have fun. You need the Son. Who's the Son? He's the GOAT. 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 Go.
There you have it. Fresh off the wax, guys.
So done with that, bro. Fresh off the wax. I said it when I played which one did I say? I said it today. Oh, for Eden Revived, I said, like Dre says, fresh off the wax.
That's right.
That's so funny to me. Fresh off the wax.
I for some reason I'm drawing a blank on
what?
on the descaled one.
Play it, bro. You
got
got it.
Remember,
Man, play that sucker. Play it. Hey, play it so it can remind you, bro.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah, you need to remind.
Yeah, I need to take notes.
Yeah, but I know you won't. Hey, I remember years ago, bro, while I'm writing it down, because Christmas, Christmas always comes up, all this stuff. Oh, and by the way, let me say this. The original doesn't say Elf on the Shelf. When I was making it smaller, I added that in. I was like, wait a minute.
What does the original say?
It says instead of a Bible, you have it doesn't say elf. It's the word bell instead of elf. But the way I put it in there was Christmas trees and Santa's bells or something like that. Yeah.
I was like, oh, you got a leprechaun on your shelf.
It was it was the word elf. It's the word bell instead. I don't remember exactly how it says it, but
but you got a troll on your shelf.
A troll. No, L like bell, shell, like it's EL.
No, I get it.
I'm
just teasing.
Troll.
Like,
you got a troll on your shelf?
Yeah. It'd be a double meaning on there.
Yeah.
Like you're a troll and you got a troll.
You got a troll on your shelf. Yeah.
All right, here we go. Before I get a crazy phone call.
All right, this is D-Scale.
Why do you speak to me through trees and rocks? You want me to write about you? How can I?
That's the one Benny likes.
How can with this type of language? Me. How could I unveil the truth? I'm too beastly. How can I make sense of this imagery? You're a tree, you're a ride. How can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and Aaron, where that bit of water was bearing to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees, oh, how they could see. Now I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony. I become distilled. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. Black letters on the white pages, I like scale cage. One at a time, they got removed the stages. To add a truth, you have to first remove a lie. Pulling one off may make you cry, but you won't die. They got painful because they all try. You and y'all try. Now close your eyes, start to cry. When you feel the first one fly, don't stop. Say bye. You're welcome, just call me Rabbi. Me Rabbi. How can I make sense of this imagery? You're a tree, you're a rod, how can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and Aaron, where that bit of water was bearing to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees, oh, how they could see. Now I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony. I become distilled. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan is failed. God conceals in us, King search, not in a brick mortar church. I'm not Uncle Fester and you on lurch, where you're no longer dead. God is the God of the living. You just have to be willing to see and hear. Don't be in fear. Draw near, everyone of wisdom speaks of tree. Why don't you? Because you haven't been discipled. If so, you would have grew. You still have a baby's point of view. You still see misunderstandings and lies. It's true. It's not too late. Find a discale person now for you. They will plow and sweat from the brow. You just sit there as the scales fall, so you can finally learn how to crawl. Because I'm your flesh, all you do is grow. Then lie to yourself about standing tall. Let the air come between those scales, so you can come out of that black letter jail. Make sense of this imagery. You're a tree, you're a rod. How can this be? Who will believe me? Our entire relationship has gone this way. From Moses and Aaron, where that bit of water was bearing to David and Solomon, who through wisdom spoke about trees, oh, how they could see. Now I'm a witness, Lord, to this testimony. I become this scale. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. I'm no longer veiled. Satan's plan has failed. Why do you speak to us in trees? Because it's the way you see.
That was it.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah. Straight off the wax, bro.
Straight off the wax. Hot off the wax.
Ooh, hot off the wax. Yeah. I think I made I don't think I was paying attention, And I think I made too many rap songs like at one time. I wasn't really paying attention. I think
good thing.
It might be. It might be.
You need to do
Low key.
We see
low key trap loves rap.
Do what?
Real.
Huh?
We see low key you love rap.
Low key? No, well,
You gotta do it.
I say no. Listen. I'm very upfront about what I like and what I don't like. I'm not a huge rap fan, but like I said, you can say a lot in a rap song. You understand? A lot. Like, every one of those rap songs, I only had to shorten it just a little bit. I only had to take out just a little bit. Now, the rap battle between Sarah and Hagar, I didn't have to take nothing. As a matter of fact, it's a little too. I don't even know if it's 3 minutes long. You know, I probably could have added another verse in there, but I didn't think about it back in the day.
You gotta do a Spanish. You gotta do a Spanish rap.
Man, I don't have an ear for it. Like I've been trying to. I was working on "I'm Your Garden" in Spanish, and I mean, like, you know, because words are supposed to come on a certain beat. You know what I mean? Like, and if I don't like, so my Spanish is not great. Matter of fact, my Spanish is horrible. And then, like the music part, I'll have right, but the words it's hard for me to get them to line up because I don't have an ear for it. But like in English, I'll give every one of the songs a 90. It may not be perfect, but it's good enough. Give it to Drake. I know, but it's not that easy though. He's got to be here
Yeah, we've been working on it. I've had a lot of stuff going on in my life, just put it that way. So yeah. I've been busy, but when I free up, hopefully here soon, I'm actually thinking about this weekend. I might be going away, just myself for a little bit. I need to get away from myself. So hey, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna just meditate on the word. I'm gonna write. There's a lot of things I got to do for myself that I haven't been able to do. So my wife is kicking me out. She's like, "You need to go. Go spend some time with God by yourself." So I actually do need it, to be honest with you. So if you guys think that, sometimes you just need that. So anyways, I'll be able to sit down and go through that. I'll have time to go through that.
Dre, that one descaled. So what word is it saying in Spanish?
Como escamas. It says like, se le cayeron escalas como escamas. So like, let me pull it up exactly how it says, but it says escamas.
Dre's gonna bring that Venezuelan flow.
So the problem, like I'll explain, Bill might be able to understand me because I think he speaks a little bit of Spanish, like actual Spanish. So maybe he'll understand me. I know for a fact, what's his name? What's our boy from Texas? Eric from Texas. I know he'll understand me completely. So in English, it says immediately there fell from his eyes as it had been scales, right? Yeah. So that's very, like in English, that right there, when you say scales, nobody's thinking that it's an actual scale that you weigh yourself on. Like they know that it means scales off of a fish.
Yeah.
So when you say desescalado, right? That's what this in Spanish, the word that you're using there, those two things it's like a different meaning.
It sounds like you're saying pescado.
No, pescado is fish. So let me go to Spanish. Watch, I'll show you in Spanish. Reina Valera Contemporánea.
Hecho 9.
Unknown.
El momento de los ojos de Saulo cayó algo que parecían escamas. So escamas is scales. But in your song, it's like you said desescalado.
Yeah.
Cuando fui desescalado.
Yeah, okay, but you're not telling.
Descaled in Spanish.
Yeah, but you're not telling us what it means in English. So what is it saying? Tell us in English what it's saying. It's not supposed to say.
All right, I'm gonna give you the actual translation.
Inmediatamente de los ojos de salió se le cayó algo como escamas.
Yeah, no. But he has this escalado in the song is what I'm trying to show. So desescalado or desescalada, so it refers to the process of reduction of a gradual of intensity, restrictions, de intensidad, de restricciones, de medidas seguras, de conflicto. So, conocido como desescalación. So, it's like a de-escalation is what you're saying. When you say desescalado, descaled, in English, descaled means scales come off. Descaled.
Yeah.
That means you no longer have scales. In Spanish, what you're saying is de-escalating. So you're de-escalating a conflict.
Yeah, but
right?
when I'm putting the words in there, you understand? And I'm getting it translated, and I put the English word descaled, I don't know why it's giving me that word.
Because technically you could descale a situation, can't you not?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's taking it that way. It's saying like, oh, you're descaling a situation versus becoming descaled in context.
Yeah, Jesse said because he wrote it wrong in English. No, I wrote it right in English. In English, it's descaled. It's just the word's written right.
He wrote it right in English. It's just that descaled, you can descale, you can, like a de-escalating, descaled a situation. So it's taking it in that sense. So it's saying desescalado or desescalando, which means to like lower a conflict or to bring a conflict down, versus desescamado, which is to descale literally.
Yeah. Desescamado. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I put the word in the chat. If you can see, that's what I got when you use the actual descale.
Yeah.
Translate it to English.
Oh, desescalificado is 100% not what we're talking about.
Right. I know. That's why it pops up in these when you put descale.
Yeah. So what is that word mean? Descalcificado.
That means you're disqualified. Don't trust Puerto Ricans, okay?
No. I'm actually using I'm using actually a translator.
All right. So if I
but that's the problem. You can't use a translator. You got to actually know context biblical terminology.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're,
but they have more. They got like the one that you're saying. It has that one as well.
The word in the Bible is desescamado, period. That's what you need to use. So people that actually are Christians will know, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Is that the only word? I mean, I'm not telling you to go through it, but is that the only word, or is that really just the only one?
I can see if I can find another one.
Well, you don't have to do it right now. It's all good. Because we're going over.
You're using the Reina Valera, right?
What?
That's King James Spanish. Reina Valera.
Oh, okay. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways, the word is como escamas. Parecen como escamas. So, let me see how you would.
Who is that? Kyle. What's up, Kyle? Take a vote.
Yeah. So when you translate escamas from Spanish to English in Google, it says scales.
What is the word?
Escamas.
Escamas.
Yeah. ESC.
So I need to put no más escamas.
AS. Yeah, there you go.
Or escamas no más.
Right.
Eric is laughing.
Like even when you talk about scales of the Leviathan, it calls it como escamas. It's the same word, escamas.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Brother Trot is gonna put whatever he likes. So.
Here we go. Iran.
Oh,
we're gonna go visit Iran.
Brother, I was gonna ask. So, are you using like any app or something to make these musics, or like
I'm using
a yearly subscription?
I'm using a lot of apps. I have one that I can like hum or make a noise in, and I use that one to help with the melody for the music.
Okay.
And I have another one that helps you choreograph the sound and the words and the music. It helps you choreograph them together. And then I use another one that clears it up. So
are you paying for every single song, or it's like a yearly subscription?
Well, I'm paying for all those apps.
No, I mean like each song that you're making, like every time you're making it, you're paying, or no? It's like a yearly subscription or something like that.
So all the apps that I'm using, I pay a yearly subscription for all of them. Yeah.
So in that case, Do you mind trying I am your garden in Farsi to translate it like in Farsi?
So she can come back and critique you later.
She wants you to
I'm gonna
give
put
your
in
day
there.
job up.
Hey, I'm gonna put in there because he starts off and he says, how does this? Somebody help me. How's it start?
I don't know. There are a lot of them. I don't know how it starts.
In the cool of the day. Yeah. I'm gonna put instead of he walks in the cool of the day, he Irans fast in the cool of the day.
No, but honestly, like, can you try, like, to make it like in Farsi, translated in Farsi with the same beat and everything?
Okay. Now the same beat. That's what's hard because I don't have an ear for your language. So when I took the same beat of "I'm Your Garden" and I translated the words in Spanish and put them, it's not gonna.
Trust me, it's gonna find a really nice, because like in Farsi, the songs are all about like weeping and like mourning.
Oh my God! Well, we're not trying to weep or mourn. Like that's
I
not.
don't know, but I mean, like it sounds like a little bit
but
of
what
like
I'm saying, what I'm saying is the beat or the song, the melody. I put the English words with that. I created it to go with that melody like that. So in Farsi, listen, in Spanish, I took the same sound and the Spanish words don't line up with it. Okay. Now, a person that like is a musician and they speak Spanish, they could force the melody to sound just like it is in English because they have an ear for it. I don't have an ear for it, so I can't stretch it out. I can't.
So should I translate it in Farsi and then give you the Farsi so you can
because I got a bunch of apps that can translate words. What I'll do is I'll get it translated and try to send you like the translation, and you're gonna have to look over it and see if it's right.
Like with the melody, you mean?
No, just the words.
Okay.
We're not even at the melody. Like right now, Dre said, "Hey, this word's not right." So if I would have gave him the words first, he would have been like, "Hey, everything's right, but what this word right here ain't gonna work."
Right. Okay.
Right. So
can you say that, Saba? What I put in the chat? How do you say that in Farsi? How do you pronounce
Khoda
that?
Yahud ast. Khoda Yahud ast.
What does that mean?
Khoda Yahud ast. It means like God is Yahud.
Thank you. That's what I needed you to confess. Thank you very much.
Why?
Appreciate it.
Okay. So why?
Saba, really, Saba, you don't know? Come on, Saba be killing me, bro. Saba, what does he say?
Yeah,
hey, hold on. Say that in English. No. Saba.
Jesus. Yeah, hold on. Let me say this. Yeah. Jesus.
Nah. Say it how I wrote it in there. Don't try to change it now.
He's from Nazarene, right? We say Isa
you changing what you say what you said originally.
That does not say Nazarene, bro.
No, Jesus of Nazareth, no?
No, it doesn't say that.
Yes. Isn't the Bible says that Jesus of Nazareth?
He is telling you to read what's right there. Right there.
Yeah, I said Khoda Yahud ast. Okay, but he's Yahud Persian.
No, it doesn't say Persian.
She changed that one.
She already said it, so it's too late. Like you fell for it.
Brother, listen.
Listen.
You wanna do this? Okay. We're gonna sit at the dinner table and we're gonna ask Jesus himself.
You're gonna ask him. Hey, hold on, let me hear. What are you gonna ask him? Let me hear. What?
I'm gonna speak in Farsi and I'm gonna wait for him to reply in Farsi.
What are you gonna ask him?
I'm gonna say, Jesus of Nazareth, were you born in the land, soil of Persia?
He's gonna say no. He's gonna say no. I'm not from that soil. No.
Okay, spiritually no, but physically.
Okay,
like,
so
in the
you're gonna have to say
geographical.
Okay, so in the physical geographic world, where were you born? He's gonna say Bethlehem.
You know what's funny? He's gonna say, Saba, my daughter. You learned everything about me in English. Don't forget.
Yeah, definitely.
Speak to me, and hey, he's gonna say, speak to me in the English tongue. Speak to me in the English tongues.
In fact, when I pray in Farsi, he responds like quicker than English.
Oh my God.
That's your carnal
Because he's
mind
like
for
it's
sure.
slower.
He responds quickly. Say in English, she has to slow down. Okay, so he went over there, but in Farsi it was a ra. Ah.
Stupid.
Oh my
So
God.
dumb.
That's funny.
No,
So
but
dumb,
brother,
bro.
honestly, like if you can make one of the songs like in Farsi now at this time, that is like things are revival and like the revolution is happening. I'm gonna try my best to send it to my friends and stuff, like to share it on Instagram.
Yeah, I'll do it as soon as we get off the live. I'll do it.
And in fact, I know a lot of like Iranian churches, like they have like a really good amount of followers on Instagram. I can just send it to them and they can play it,
Yeah, I mean, it'll be very close. Like even the one in Spanish that I sent to Dre, how close is the choir and stuff? It's pretty close, but it's not the same.
Yeah, no, it's understandable, 100%. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so it's,
but on D scale, we take perfection and grit into account. So if it's not perfect and it's not gritty, then it ain't getting released.
Yeah. So, but the one in English is the standard.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the standard. Just, man, when I put the music up there and then all the Spanish words, I'm like, yeah, like, and then I don't even have an ear for. So like Farsi, oh my, I'm gonna have to go to the angelic tongue to figure that out. I'm gonna have to like, Lord, give me the tongues that the disciples used, because I don't understand his language.
No, we actually speak a lot slower than Arabs.
You speak what? You speak what?
A lot slower than Arabs. A lot slower. We are like Persian cats. Meow. We speak slow.
Lord, we speak slow.
Unknown.
Bro, that's what it is.
I don't know if you guys seen Maz Jobrani. He's a comedian. He talks. He's trying to pretty much like he's trying to mimic, how Arab speaks and how Persian. He's Persian and he's like Arab speaks a lot faster. Like they speak fast, but Persians we talk slow. We like hello, how are you?
And then how does he say the other ones speak? Like how?
Like Habibi, like hello, I don't know, like they speak like
that.
Yeah,
no, the Arabic, hey man, they speak fast, like
yeah.
Yeah, they're and you're like, what are you talking about? Slow down. Is there one place to find all the songs? Oh, Kim, yeah, if you go to your favorite, Kim, what do you listen to music on, Kim? Do you use Amazon Music, iTunes, Spotify, Pandora?
The Persians are like the cats on Lady and the Tramp. We are Siamese.
I had that whole song going on in my head.
Hold on, you use YouTube Music?
Oh, it's not on there, right? I don't think.
Well, hold on. No, I'm not talking about. Yeah, but what do you mean by YouTube? I'm learning. Listen, so there's YouTube, like meaning you go to like YouTube channels and listen to or do you go to YouTube Music? YouTube Music is not YouTube, Kim. So if you want to listen to the song Prime, so Amazon Prime, that's Amazon Music. Prime is Amazon Music. So that's what you use? Kim, just to be clear. Is that what you're saying? You just put Prime. So, okay. Yeah. So if you go to Amazon Music and you type in descaled, okay, now this logo is not there yet. And it's because it takes a minute for them to confirm who is uploading this music. But right now, it's basically going to be, you can barely see what the picture is, but it looks like the wise man, Mary, and baby Jesus. That's what descaled looks like right now. But as soon as they confirm who we are, this logo will be the logo on there. So right now, just go to descaled, and there's, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 songs, and there's about to be another 10 uploaded in about 2-3 weeks or something. Yeah. So, all right. let's continue this, man. Oh, no, the question is, why is there 6 men standing on Nehemiah's right side and 7 on his left? I'm serious. I better not have to give the answer. It really is so clear. It does this throughout the entire Bible.
Say it again.
Because the judgment
six
is
on the left
already
hand.
been.
Yeah. So Nehemiah, he's got the law. Okay. So after they did the census, everybody is standing there. They're at the water gate, and he's got a pulpit, and he's reading from the law, and it says on his right side, and it names 6 men. On his left side, it names 7 men. Christian put fallen man versus perfect man. Well, that don't make any sense because the right side, Christian, should be 7, and the left side should be 6. So that's
the first thing that came to my head, but that doesn't make sense.
Right, doesn't make
I
sense.
thought it was the other way around.
Right. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing. Do you remember when we were talking about the walls of Jericho? Okay, and I asked how many people are there, and there's a reason everybody got it wrong. Do you remember the reason?
Yeah, because the ark was the other
right.
tribe.
Okay, so same thing here. Why is there 6 men on his right side and 7 on his left side? Because the one thing that's certain, that we're in the 7th month. We're in the 7th month. There's 6 on his right and 7. And the reason that everybody kept getting it wrong when I was asking how many are present regarding the ones that are carrying the ark and the priests that are with the ark. And I said, how many are there? And there was a number, and everybody kept giving me the same number. And I said, no. I said, y'all are wrong. Y'all are missing something. And it was hard to give a hint or a clue because it just would have gave the answer away. So if you can remember how the number became right, it's the same thing here. The ark was the answer. And here, obviously it's not the ark, but I'm saying the answer was right there in front of you. The answer is right there in front of you too here. Then it just says Jesus. That doesn't tell me anything. Anybody?
Because the judgment is already upon the people of Israel now, and then the 6 being the fallen, yet it's not completed yet. They haven't been, what is it called? It's a fallen man still yet to be born again.
What's a fallen? I mean, you're doing what you're supposed to do. You're throwing stuff out there. Like, that's just, you got to throw some stuff out there. But the answer is actually very simple. It's right there.
Okay, then we don't know, brother.
Okay, so everybody's done? Nobody wants to try to guess, figure it out? What?
13 tribes?
What question are you answering, Lloyd?
You said there was 7 on the right and 6 on the left?
Yeah, but what was the question?
What's the number mean?
No.
What's the meaning behind it?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying, why is there 6 on the right side? Remember, the sheep go to the right, the goats go to the left. So automatically you're thinking, well, there should be 7 on his right and 6 to the left, right? You understand? But it's the other way around. There's 6 on the right and 7 on the left.
Has to do with
Sister
man.
Patty,
No,
she said a really good one though.
Who? What?
number of
Sister
man.
Patty.
What? Read it. What does it say?
She said that he came for the lost, the sinners, the lost sheep.
Jesse's really close, but I don't. You're not saying enough, Jess.
The one only truth said judgment and blessings.
Yeah, Jesse, you keep saying Jesus is the 7th, but
I'm sorry. Does that go with the wheat and the tear? Oh,
Well,
you're looking at the
yeah. Let's not.
meaning of the.
Let's
You're
not. Let's
looking
not.
at the.
Hold on. I don't. Let's not throw a bunch of like other stories in it because I don't want to cause confusion.
No, what I'm trying to say is, on the separation, or you want the definition of why the meaning of the 7 and 6.
Well, there's not really a definition.
Don't give me that look. Give me that look.
There's not really a definition. So, guys, I want y'all to be clear. I want y'all to look at Jesse's. It's like Jesse kind of knows what's going on, but I'm still going to say you're wrong, Jesse, because there's something you're not saying. So you're wrong. We know that Jesus is the only one, but that's not your grilled cheese. That's it. Matt got it. Grilled cheese. Alex, what'd you say? Perfect man was judged, so carnal man could be righteous. That's what those numbers mean, guys. But I'm asking, why is the 6 on the right side and not 7? And on the left side, it should be 6, but here it's 7.
Does it have to do with the wood they're standing on, or that Ezra's standing on?
I mean, maybe.
Jesus is the vine, we are the branches.
Oh,
because God is one of the right. I don't know what that means. Jesus.
Sandal put something good.
What?
Look at Sandal.
Jesus
Crossing
took the
of
left so we could take the right. Jesus took the left so we could take the right. That's kind of close, Alex.
Sandal. It was Sandal.
I'm looking. Crossing of the hands. Well, I don't really see anything wrong with anything y'all are saying, but I tried to give you the best clue that I could. Listen, I don't know if y'all were here, but when we were going over the wall of Jericho, I kept asking how many people are with the ark, and y'all kept telling me a wrong number. Y'all kept saying 11, and I said no. The answer's not 11, and it was because y'all keep forgetting that Jesus is the ark. So all 12 were there, present. And I'm telling you, you're doing the same thing with this. The answer's right there, and I ain't heard nobody say it yet. Because Jesus goes before it. We're not talking about Jericho. We're talking about Nehemiah. Okay, don't read mine. Who is that, Jordan? What? What'd you put? Judgment is righteous towards the fallen man. Everybody keeps saying that, Jordan. You're saying the same thing everybody else is saying. Y'all just let me know if you want me to say it. Everybody just copying answers.
Please say it, brother. Khalas, just say it.
I'm thinking it has something to do with the foundation.
We gave all our, guesses. So.
Okay. All right, guys. So just like y'all, the ark is Christ. So what's the name of Ezra?
Gift.
Or help or servant?
No.
No?
Actually, Ezra was help, yeah.
Yeah,
Ezra
help, servant. You can say gift. I know some people will say Ezra means gift. Gift, help, servant. So Ezra in real life, he's a man, right? So Ezra can't be the mediator, correct? Right? Right. But because of his name, he is the 7th on the right side, guys. Ezra is the 7th on the right side.
Oh my God.
I told you it's right there. For some reason, y'all keep leaving out Ezra. Listen, Ezra is not the mediator. So if he's not the mediator, he is on his side. But because he's the one speaking, it's going to say there's 6 names on his right and 7 on his left. The truth is there are 2 7s. 2. Ezra is the 7th name on the right side.
So Ezra is pretty much is playing is a shadow of Jesus.
Well, pretty much, yeah.
High priest, right?
Right, because he's the high priest. Yeah. So even though he has 7 names on his right, he's the 7th on the right. The Bible doesn't have to say that that's true. So it's 7 and 7. How do we know that that's true? We are in the 7th month right now. What? Mac, wrong? The Spirit told you were wrong? I don't know what spirit you're listening to. But but it's the 7th month, okay? The name of Ezra, who is the servant or the help, is still showing you what side he's on. The other thing is, what was Nehemiah's job? What was his job? To go rebuild?
Rebuild.
Right,
Yes.
to go
Rebuild the
rebuild.
city.
So what is happening right now? Is it something that is physical and corruptible, or is it something that is the way that God speaks to us? He's pointing to something that is a future prophecy. Yeah, Mac, I know you're playing, bro. But it's something that's going to happen in the future, which means that it is perfect what is happening. So if what is happening is perfect, it's happening on the 7th month, and we have 7 people on the left side, which is the judgment side of God. This is the only way that both sides are going to have 7 and 7 is because this is pointing to like, we'll just say everything that happened on the cross is already done. So there is no 6. There is no more 6 because everything is done. That's how the city is able to get rebuilt. And that city is representing us, the ruined places. That only happened after the resurrection of Christ. So that means where Ezra is standing there and he's reading the law. Now, again, that has to happen because they're under the law. But he's standing at a pulpit and this perfect thing. Remember, the people are already living in the fenced in, rebuilt city. And all the people that are there are the ones that are supposed to be there. So how does Ezra and Nehemiah, how do all these people know who's supposed to be there? It tells us. How do they know?
How he knows?
Yeah.
They follow the genealogies.
Right.
Heart.
Yeah. Yeah. They follow the genealogy. So where's the genealogies written?
Law.
No. What did they grab? What did they grab? What are they reading, guys? What are they? Are they physically reading something? Like, who are you? Are they physically reading something or not?
Yeah, it's a scroll, right?
Right. So what is that?
It's a manuscript.
Book of Life.
Yeah, the Book of Life, bro. Come on, guys.
Oh man, did I get that?
Yeah, you sure did.
Oh.
That's what they're reading. They're reading who belongs in the built-in city. You understand? Which is heaven. No? You don't know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
All right. So, and they're doing this where? Where are they doing this in front of? What gate?
I think I said the water gate.
The water gate. Out of all the gates, it's the water gate, the living water gate that they're doing all this in front of. The whole thing. Well, we are officially retiring Gaul. Oh, man, come on. You understand that all this is something that is going to happen. It's something that's already going to happen. Lamb's Book of Life, the census, who belongs, who doesn't belong, and they're reading the names in the book. Who are you? Who'd you say you were from? But again, this was to happen after the cross, not before, but yet we see him doing it before because this is a shadow of something to come. Them reading the law like this. Everything that they're doing is something that's going to come. So you have 6 on the right, 7 on the left, but Nehemiah is not the attachment. Do you understand? So when you look at when you look at the tribes of Israel, the way that they would travel, the Levite tent was in the center. So if you picture that, and plus you understand the menorah within the menorah, which the tribes themselves, the physical tents, they represented the menorah. The whole thing, the whole setup was a physical menorah, and then the menorah was on the inside. The menorah was in the tabernacle where the Levites were. So when you picture Nehemiah standing at the pulpit, 6 man to his right, 7 man to his left, which are representing branches, just like when the way that the Hebrews traveled, when they stopped and set up, there were branches that come off the Levites. Right? And how many tribes were there? Guys? How many tribes were there? Anybody?
12.
12 tribes. And the Levites were not to be counted, right?
Correct.
Right. So there's 13, but we know, again, the titles matter. So we can't say there's 13 tribes. That's not how the Bible talks to us. It tells us there are 12. But in a weird way, you see the 13th one, like you see another tent, the Levites, but they were not to be counted. And then Dan is not mentioned in the book of Revelation, but the Levites are. Right? So this whole thing that's taken place here in chapter 8 is the same thing that has always happened. It's all back in place again. But instead of all the tribes moving and running around, how funny that they put the same amount of people at the pulpit. Same amount, 13. Which is the 6 and the 7. Okay? Which is the 6 and the 7. That's the 13. But you have Nehemiah because he's being the high priest, which is the Levites. You understand? He's representing the Levite.
Nehemiah? Ezra.
Ezra, sorry, thank you. But Ezra is representing the high priest, the Levites. That's what he's representing, but he is not the actual redeemer, just like Moses is not the actual redeemer, but yet he's the one that's reading the law. It's actually quite amazing, the entire thing. All right, let's see. High priest brought the law. Let's see. The man and women. I think we're at 4. All right, so here's all the people. All right, so this is Nehemiah 8, chapter 5, and it says, "And Ezra opened the book in the sight of all the people, for he was above all the people. And when he opened it, all the people stood up, and Ezra blessed the Lord." This is where people get, like, when you open the Bible and they go, "Can everyone please stand?" And they're trying to copy this right here. This is a big one right here. They're like, "Guys, everybody stand in the presence of the Lord." Right? And they're trying to, like, be, quote unquote, be obedient, like, to how they were doing it here. All right. Let's see. All the people stood. So this is Nehemiah 8, verse 6. "And Ezra blessed the Lord, the great God, and all the people answered, Amen, amen, with lifting up their hands. And they bowed their heads and worshiped the Lord with their faces to the ground. And Joshua and Benai and Sherebiah," and there's a lot of people here. Okay. Let's see. "And the Levites caused the people to understand the law, and the people stood in their place." And it says, "And the people stood in their place." So they read the book in the book in the law of God distinctly, and gave the sense and caused them to understand the reading. And Nehemiah, which is the Tirshatha, and Ezra the high priest, the scribe, and the Levites that taught the people, said unto all the people, this day is holy unto the Lord your God. Mourn not, nor weep. So watch this. Mourn not, nor weep. And what does the Bible say regarding this great day about mourning and weeping? Anybody remember?
Count it all joy.
There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
No, well, yeah, that's the opposite. No, this says for them not to weep, not to mourn.
So he will wipe every tear away.
Yeah, he'll wipe every tear away, right? Why? Because this is the glorious day, right? So it says, let's see, Nehemiah, which is Torah. Okay, let's see. Nor weep, for all the people wept when they heard the words of the law. So they're all weeping, and then they're told, don't weep. Is that cold-hearted? Huh? It's cold-hearted.
Yes,
it seems cold-hearted, right? Hey, stop crying. That's what they're being told to do.
Right.
Right. So when you hear me talking about harness your emotions and like, stop crying. What are you crying? And you see this in the Bible a lot more than you think. What are you crying for? What do you mean? It's okay to cry. I don't know. Why are they telling them to stop crying? It tells them why. It says, mourn not. Or matter of fact, let me go right here. Levi said, all the people, this is a holy day. This day is holy unto the Lord your God. It's a holy day. What does holy mean? Is holy sad? What is that? What's holy? Somebody look up that word holy in the Hebrew. Nehemiah 8, verse 9. It says, this day is holy. Somebody look that word up. Who's looking it up? Let me know who you are.
I'm on it.
All right. I'm going to keep reading. Let me know when you find it. It says, then he said unto them, go. Oh, you found it? Nope. All right. Then he said unto them, go your way. Huh? My God.
Yeah. Holy is Quados, which means sacred, holy, holy one, saint, set apart.
Yeah, it's a set apart day. It's a sacred day. Mm-hmm. It's a holy day. All right, so it says,
Unknown caller.
Oh, Lord. All right, so it says, let's see. Then he said unto them, go your way, eat the fat and drink the sweet, and send portions unto them for whom nothing is prepared. For this day is holy unto our Lord. Neither be ye sorry, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. So the Levites stilled all the people, saying, hold your peace, for the day is holy. Neither be ye grieved. I don't know if you know how to read this, but he's basically telling everybody to shut up and harness your emotions. I don't know how to make that more clear that that's what they're saying. Like, stand on what is true and not what the heck you got going on over there. He says, all the people went their way to eat and drink and to send portions and to make great mirth, because they had understood the word that was declared unto them. And on the second day were gathered together the chief of the fathers of all the people, and the priests and the Levites, and Ezra the scribe, even to understand the words of the law. And they found written in the law, which the Lord had commanded by Moses, that the children of Israel should dwell in booths in the feast of the 7th month, and that they should publish. Somebody go look up that word booths in verse 14. It should be tent pretty much, but just Go look it up.
It's H55521. It's a hut or a lair.
Okay.
A cottage, covered, pavilion, tabernacle, or tent.
All right. Yeah, I was tent. I was going to say tent. All right. In a tent, it says, and that they should publish and proclaim in all their cities and in Jerusalem, saying, go forth unto the mount and fetch olive branches and pine branches, myrtle branches, palm branches, branches of thick trees to make booths, as it is written. And look at the ones that they named, though. It says olives branches, the myrtle. If you know anything about the myrtle tree, right? It's even used in the book of Esther, right? Or I'm sorry, I think it is in Esther too, though. But it should be in Ezekiel. You'll see this myrtle tree, and it does have a meaning in it as well. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it is. It's been a minute since I studied that. But it says, all right, where are we at here? Olive branches, myrtle branches, palm branches. You already know what palm branches are. And it says other branches that are thick, right? So how many branches are there? Olive, pine, myrtle, and palm. And then it says, and branches of thick trees. To the booth.
That's 5.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah, it's going to be 5. Just like it is written. And you know that's going to be in like the written laws of like the Levitical laws. It's going to be in there somewhere. Don't quote me. I don't know where. And then it says, so the people went forth and brought them and made themselves booths, every one upon the roof of his house, and in their courts, and in the courts of the house, and in the street of the water gate, and in the street of the gate of Ephraim. And all the congregation of them that were come again out of the captivity made booths and sat under the booths. For since the days of Joshua, the son of Nun, unto the day had not the children of Israel done so. And there was very great gladness. Also, day by day, from the first day until the last day, he read the book of the law of God and kept the feast 7 days. And on the 8th day, which is new beginnings, right? On the 8th day was a solemn assembly according unto the manner, right? That they like finished it according to the manner that which it was. All right. All right. Has anybody got any questions about 8? I'm trying to show you that it's, again, everything comes together again in this, these numbers and the names of the people, like what side they are on, why they're on that side. And again, this is a representation of a future prophecy talking about the Messiah, that after the Messiah came, that the city was going to be rebuilt by the Comforter. It was going to be rebuilt. And when everything is rebuilt, they're all, instead of crying and weeping, they're going to be in gladness. The Bible tells us this, that he's going to wipe away the tears. But here, there's no tears being wiped. He's telling them to shut up. Go in peace. Right. Walked away for a moment. What verse y'all on? We just finished verse 18. So we just got through reading Nehemiah chapter 8. We just got through reading all of it and going over that. Let's see. Ooh, geez. Yeah. All right, guys. Number 9 is pretty lengthy, so I'm not going over that one right now. We'll go over it tomorrow. We'll go over 9 tomorrow, and then we might do 10. Yeah, we'll do 9 and 10 tomorrow, because half of 10 is begottens. Well, I don't want to say.
One chapter of the Nehemiah a day keeps the devil away.
Keeps the devil away, right? Yeah, we only got a few left. There's only 13, I think, 12, 13. Yeah. So, but like I said, 9's pretty long. That's going to take a minute to do that. And I'll try to do 10. If not, I could do 9 and then we can do the next day because 10's short. And let me see, 11. We could probably do 10. We'll do 10 and 11 together, probably. Yeah. And then 12, probably, I don't know. Well, then you got a lot of begottens again. Let's see. I think.
And then we have the gates.
Yeah. And then, And then we got to go over
10,
what?
I'm sorry. 10 and 11 is not short, like 30 something verses on there.
On which one?
On Nehemiah 10 and 11.
Okay. Okay. 10 is, look, 10 is 39 verses, but
Unknown caller.
10 is 39 verses, but 29 of them is begattens. So let's see, 30. So we're doing, it's only 10 verses. Chapter 10, Bill.
Gotcha.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then, I mean, if we got to do 10 by itself, we will, but we could probably do, because 11's got 30. What does 11 got? It's got 30.
36.
It's got 36, but almost 10 of them are begottens. So again, you know, I'm not going to go through every name. Y'all gotta do some personal studying. Like, we'll never get done with this. I mean, this got to get done at some point. Now, after we're done with the whole thing, then we can go over the gates again. We'll just slow down and go over the gates. No big deal. All right, what time is it? 11. All right, anybody got anything? Questions or something you want to say or what?
Yeah. I've got a descaled family question whenever we have a chance.
Yeah. Does anybody got a question towards Nehemiah? No? Oh. Man. No, I guess not. You got a question towards what, Christian?
Descaled family.
Yeah, matter of fact, yesterday, which it kind of came out of nowhere, we did a descaled, a grit mastery family yesterday, and I need to add it to the deal.
That was good yesterday.
Yeah, if y'all missed yesterday, which the title of it is "It Is Finished," and the picture or the thumbnail is Jesus on the cross, like with a bunch of cords wrapped around him, and he's got Samson's jawbone, and he's busting that cord. Giving grace, you missed it. Well, it's recorded, so you just see Jesus on the cross with the jawbone of an ass in his hand, busting a cord. He's cutting a cord. So if you missed it, 100%, I'm telling you right now, you definitely want to go check that out. Yeah. All right, guys, give me a second. I'll be right back. On YouTube, yes. Less me, more you. Yeah. I shared yesterday's to so many. Yeah, it's I could tell 100% that there was a lot of people that was asking this kind of question to God, like, why do these things happen? I 100% knew. And so I went over it, and sure enough, there was a lot of people that just been asking these questions. So yeah, it's on YouTube, and it's it should be the second one after today anyway. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's labeled "It Is Finished." Are we all in prayer right now?
All right, Saba, let me ask you a question. Saba.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go on this name thing again. How do you pronounce the name I put?
Iran? Oh, that one? Isaiah.
Okay, you pronounce it Isaiah. So my son's father, who's Jamaican, says Isaiah, and the Spanish people would say Isaiah, and then we would say Isaiah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my stepson's name. Isai. Isaiah.
Man.
Isai.
Yeah, Isaiah. I mean, I pronounce it how you guys pronounce it.
But that's funny because, like, my son's father, who's Jamaican, says Isaiah. Isaiah. And then we'll say Isaiah. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, Spanish, I'll give that, obviously, because it's a different language, they're pronounced different.
Yeah, it's
But
all
when it
about the
comes to
accent.
English, it's different. Like the expectations are high.
We see you don't like our English accents. We're
No,
picking
I'm
it
just
up,
saying that
okay?
when English, the expectations are gonna be higher, Like for example,
I don't know. You think Trot's
Nina.
expectations are higher than yours?
Nina,
when it comes to
calling
pronunciation, I actually am gonna hold on. Let me push back on Saba right now. You think Trot's expectations for pronunciation is higher than yours?
no, but no, wait. Hold on, wait.
Hold on.
Okay, brother Trot, right?
Unknown caller.
India. Is it India? Right?
Yeah.
It's the same,
You say
India. I don't know where this Iran came.
We do the same thing with Italian. Italian.
Italian.
Yeah, but then if you listen to the way Trot says things, being in the South,
it's not brother Trot, it's Americans.
No.
What I'm trying to say to you is that we all pronounce things differently. Like I say that line, he says that line. Right?
And I say lawn. The lawn.
The lawn. I'm talking about the word Lion.
Lion.
Or Line. It all sounds the same with Trot.
Well, he doesn't speak American. He speaks Texan.
That's what I'm saying. So he speaks like us with a very deep Southern accent, American.
Oh my God, Sister Briss, she's like, Persian thoughts are not our thoughts. Their ways are not our ways.
We're beginning to realize this. Beginning to think they are the chosen one. What? What's up?
Saba has become a fascist extremist language.
I'm starting to see.
Yeah.
No, I'm just only with Iran. That's it. I genuinely don't mind like any other words, like because I don't know who started this Iran. I don't know who started. I'm gonna find this guy who started Iran.
She's gonna find him and stone him. Okay,
that's all of America.
I'm gonna find because even Trump says Iran. He always says Iran.
Because he's being politically correct.
Right? Okay. See, it means that if he's saying it politically, correct, it means that that's what it means.
If you catch him with his peeps, he's gonna call it Iran.
Oh my God. Oh my God. No, but I'm genuinely gonna find this guy, whoever started this Iran campaign, like Iran. Because
have to be politically correct.
Investigation hat yesterday.
I'm telling you, my mom, she's
Investigator Saba's gonna switch. She's gonna switch her goal from investigating her brother to investigating the guy that.
Right. Okay, no, but honestly, It has to start. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Actually, now you said it.
Okay.
I'm genuinely gonna find this guy. Because I bet when it was the time like king was like, ruling, I bet nobody was going to pronounce it like wrong. Because everybody was like, this is what it means. This is how they pronounce it. Anyways.
I understand. People in Florida get upset if people say Florida. So I get it.
He's going to be like, no.
What was that you guys were saying?
I don't like talking about that.
What?
We're
Iran.
just coming to the understanding that, yeah, exactly, that Saba's pronunciation is superior to all the rest of us.
Oh my God.
And we tried to explain to her that she said that, the way we speak, like, that you don't speak American, you speak Texan, which is different than American language.
Yeah, he speaks cowboy.
Listen, Texas is his own country.
Exactly.
So,
where? Texan? You mean Texan? Texas?
Can you say victory?
Yeah.
Saba?
Yes, Saba. Yes. See, Saba, I understand that your native tongue is not going to allow you to say it properly. So I will agree with your mispronunciation.
Taxes?
Yeah, taxes. Yep. If you want to live here, you don't have to pay them. But if you want to pay a lot of taxes, go to California. Let's see. Hemp. It says, and California. Oh, California is 100% not part of America. It's there. Y'all are in y'all's own world over there. And people charge the taxes in California. Man, I'm just, oh my gosh.
You could throw New York in there too now.
Pretty much, man. Yep. Y'all are, wow. Like,
wait, we forgot. And the governor of Virginia.
Bill, a person literally just said that. And New York. Yep. Don't go live there. Don't live in New York. And I would live and tell you, I don't know why more people. Well, a lot of people from California, a lot. The past few years, oh my God, they were coming over here in droves. The only problem is they bring their political views over here. Bro, the reason why Texas is so great is because of the political views they already have. I don't understand this. And you bring the political views from these other places over here, all it's going to do is ruin it. That's it. The political views in California is what ruined California and what ruined New York. Oh yeah, they don't just get they don't just get offended easy. They oh my gosh, the political views, man. It's just I don't get it. If
I am, but I am very offended.
Well, that's your fault. Why criest thou unto me? Yeah, buddy. Goodness. All right, Christian, you had a question. What was it?
The question was presented to me that.
Wait, whoa. I thought you had a question.
I do have a question.
No, you just said a question was presented to you.
Yes, and this is now my question.
Okay, so who asked you this question?
My wife.
Ah, okay. Understood. We're all waiting.
Oh, I can go. Okay. So the question was, when somebody comes to you and y'all are friends, and you met at, a church, and the friend talks to you all the time, and at first the talking was normal, but now the talking has mostly and almost exclusively become a bash fest for this other person's spouse. And that this person sees her as like some weird way of, airing all their dirty laundry, why they're so bad, blah, blah, blah. And how to best advise without getting involved in the relationship. On what they need to do.
All right. So give me a scenario. Give me a scenario, because your way of explaining it was a lot of minutia in there. So give me a scenario. Use some people on the panel right here. Like, just give it to me using some people on.
So Saba calls me and says Bill is the worst husband ever. He never does anything. He's lazy.
Okay, so all right, so Saba calls you gossiping about Bill.
Yes.
Okay.
But in this scenario, they're married.
Okay, so Saba is married to Bill, and she calls who? You?
My wife.
Okay, let's get it correctly. Let's say Saba married to Trent.
All right, fine.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
We're using people on the panel.
That's fine,
okay,
fine. Well, okay, all right. Let's just use Saba and Trent. I get it. Okay, so Saba and Trent are married, and Saba calls your wife.
Yes.
Complaining about
Saba calls
Trent.
my wife. Complaining about Trent.
All right. Okay. And then?
And they say that they're lazy. They don't spend time.
Hold on. What do you mean? Oh, wait. They say, Saba says, right?
Yes, Saba says.
Saba says that Trent is lazy. Trent, this is not a real event, if you're listening. All right, so Trent is, all right, go ahead. So Trent is lazy, and what else?
He doesn't spend enough time with the kids. He just doesn't do enough around the house.
So just a lot of complaining about the husband.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Now what?
And at first, when Saba would call my wife, they would just talk about normal things.
Okay.
The church, hanging out, mom stuff. Here's what my kids are doing. Here's what your kids are doing. So my wife needs to know, because my wife, rightfully so, wants nothing to do with getting in between Saba and Trent's marriage. So my wife had asked, what is the best way in which to tell her without offending her and ruining the relationship that, maybe you go seek counseling or something like that, without being offensive.
How many phone calls we're talking about?
Well, I don't know how many phone calls, but a lot of texts too.
Okay.
There's a lot of texting going on too.
Okay. So how many? Okay.
Like, it's daily.
No. I know. I get that. But I'm saying, like, if you were to put a number on it, how many days was your wife allowing this gossip session to happen?
I think she's been telling me this for at least a month, so I would have to say 30 days.
All right. So that means for sure from day one, when that person started bashing their husband, it continued for about a month.
Because I'm not controlling.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, from the day that it started to where we are now,
I'd say about a month. I'd say probably 30 days.
Right, but I'm not okay. But how long have they been talking on the phone or texting? How long have they been doing all of that from the beginning?
Like since they've become friends?
I don't know. Yeah.
I would say Sab and my wife have been friends for probably 9 months, 9 months to a year.
Okay, so basically they've known each other for almost a year, but for the past month, it's been nothing but bashing her husband.
Yes.
All right. So there's only one way to, okay, let's just start the conversation where it needs to start. Okay. Your wife. Okay. Listen. So in every aspect in your life, right? So let me draw a root. Y'all ain't gonna be able to see it, but I'm gonna draw a root. Okay. And this root it just looks like a tree. Everybody knows that a root looks like an upside down tree, or two trees, or sometimes 3 trees in the ground, right? So let me draw a root real quick. Okay. I'll do it like this. All right. Y'all like that? Sound effects.
Yeah, dinner and a show.
Yeah, man. All right. And we'll call the root. I'll just put the word you. Okay. Y-O-U. And at the end of each one of these branches, I'm going to put work. Okay. Family. And that's immediate family. Like siblings, mom, dad. And then over here, you got family and you got your in-laws. Right. Over here, you got a hobby. All right. And then down here, we got, let's see, a sport. I'm just going to start breaking stuff off. Let's see. Let me think. What else can I put right there? Church. Somebody help me out. What else could you put that's part of your life? Y'all understand? Family. You got immediate family. You got in-laws, a hobby. You got work, a sport that you do. You could throw that in hobbies, but it's not. You got your painter friends. You got your
study friends.
Okay, well, friends. I'll just put friend. I don't know why I didn't think to put that. All right.
Oh, I thought you did put friend.
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
All right, friend. All right, I got one more. Somebody. What we got? I got work. I got church, friends.
Kids.
You know what? We'll put kids, even though that's immediate family. We'll put kids. All right, so I'm gonna turn this around.
You got coworkers?
Well, I put work.
Okay.
All right, so y'all can all see this root.
Yeah, we see it.
You see it, right? Okay. All right. Yes. So in every aspect of a person, which is you are the person, that's the root itself. Each one of us branch off to several things. And let's say, and all the ones that I'm going to color in yellow, I'm going to get a highlighter. Let's see. Highlighter, yellow. All right. So let's say that you have put your foot down and you're no longer passive regarding work, right? You've already put your foot down. When they call you when you're off, you're like, listen, if you are not telling me this while I'm at work, I'm not answering my phone at home. Y'all understand what I'm talking about, the kind of boundaries you have to make. If not, they'll call you all the time. Y'all with me?
Yes.
All right. Now, Christian, this Saba to Saba, that y'all and your wife go to church together?
Yes.
All right.
In groups together in the church as well, not just the congregation.
Yeah, but church is enough. All right. So
okay.
So this person, they put their foot down at work. They know how to do that. They know how to be assertive at work. Okay. Now, your immediate family, I'm going to make that green and say they still put a boundary there, but they had to be aggressive. I don't agree with the way that they had to put a boundary there, but there's a boundary. So I'm going to put aggressive is green. I promise I'm getting to a point. So aggressive is green. And we're going to put the yellow is assertive. And then we're going to put, let's see, blue. We're going to put blue as passive. All right. The you could be very assertive in every area. So I'm going to say this you person, they're assertive at work. They're assertive to their in-laws. What I do? They're assertive to their in-laws. They have hobby friends. They're assertive to their hobby friends. They play sports with other people. They're assertive to them. They're sometimes assertive and aggressive to their kids, okay? And with their friends, they're assertive. All right. So there's two places that they're a little aggressive, and that's immediate family, like their own mom, dad, siblings, and to their kids. Um, and for whatever reason, a lot of people, it's different for everybody, but for this person, they are passive when it comes to people at church. And as soon as you start being passive with someone, they'll run over you like a freaking 18-wheeler over an ant because you are supposed to be nice. And the person says, I should be nice. So now we got the thinking error should. Okay. So now we got the thinking error should being a. Now watch this. In all their other aspects in life, work, family, in-laws, hobby, they know how to be assertive. They don't have a passive issue. So when you tell a person that's got 95% of all their branches that come off the root, that they have all those areas, they're not passive. You call them passive here, they'll call you a liar within seconds because they know overall they're not a passive person. You're lying. But what they have failed to recall is the reason that they are being passive is because this is church people and we can't be mean to church people. And the person that is running over that person, they psychologically about it, they're running over them. Why? Because you can't be mean to me. You can't be mean to me. We're church friends. And the only thing that allows that is the word should. That's what's a so now we know it's a thinking error, which means your wife, the very first time that that lady started gossiping about her husband, she should have done what she would have done to her kids, to her husband, to her family, to work. But she didn't. You know why? Because it's church. And we shouldn't be mean to people at church. But yet they know exactly how to be aggressive and assertive with every other avenue. But when it comes to church, people, listen, you will get taken advantage of with church people more than anybody else. If you don't know how to put your foot down just like you would, it's kind of like saying, would you let someone just, um, you know, like just yell at you in public for no reason? Like just start yelling at, would you stand there, walk away? Like, what would you do? I'm talking like a stranger. No, bro, most people are not, bro. They're gonna be like, oh my God, and just walk away like, whoa, freaking crazy person, get out of here. But because it's a church person, uh, that church person is the same crazy person that you just walked away from last week at Walmart. That was crazy. Oh, but now they have the title church on them. I can't be it can't be mean. Being assertive is not being mean. It's not being mean. So the problem started a month ago, but now it's escalated. Your wife has let this woman make your wife freaking the punching bag, and this other woman the hot air balloon. And for whatever reason, it's getting out of hand. It was out of hand the first day. The very first time this lady started doing this, it was already out of hand. Your wife, it would have been best if she would have said to this person, whoa, hey, we've known each other for several months. I understand y'all might be going through something right now, but I don't really do the whole gossip thing. Well, I got to have someone to talk to. Yeah, you're right, but I'm not a counselor, nor have I ever put myself in the position to be one. And if I start right now, I don't know where this is going to end up. But let me get a hold of someone at the church that handles this. No, no, don't tell anyone at the church. Right there. That's when you know there's a problem. Whoa, don't tell anyone at the church. I am someone from the church. Yeah, but you're not going to tell nobody. Oh, no, no, no. No, that's not how this works. I'm not your pastor. Your pastor or someone in those areas, that's who you go tell that to, not me. Oh, but you're the only one. If you ever hear anyone tell you, you're the only one, my friend, you have a psychopath on your hands. There's no such thing. You're the only one. No. That means they have predetermined why they're going to choose you to be the only one. There's a reason. There is a reason, and you'll never know exactly what the reason is. You'll never really know. Okay. Trust me, you don't want to know. That's another thing. You don't want to know. But anytime someone's telling me, oh, Trot, oh, your teachings are just amazing. Yeah, teachings are amazing. Yeah, and I just can't listen to nobody else. Oh, you can't listen to nobody else? No, you're the only one I listen to. I'm the only one. So I'm the only child of God. And nobody else has wisdom. Nobody else? Well, okay, yeah, there's other people, but I like listening. Okay, well, that's different. But if I'm the only one that you'll ever listen to, and you're not going to listen to nobody, that means God don't have nobody else, right? That's not okay, because it's not true. All right. It's okay to have a favorite person, like, oh, well, you're my favorite. I like all these little things right here, but I listen to other people too. Okay, cool. But I'm the only one. So, Christian, do you see your wife as a passive person?
Yes.
Like, out of all these branches that
Not in a
I'm
negative
naming,
way.
out of all the branches that I'm naming right now, again, here there's 1, 2, let's see, 4, there's 8. I have 8 branches. How many out of these 8 that I'm naming would you say she's passive towards?
7.
Okay, so you're saying she is passive. All right. So
Yeah, she doesn't like conflict.
Yeah, yeah. So she'll allow someone to run over her until it's too late. So let me tell you what happened recently with a friend of mine. So a friend of mine does not like conversations like texting or like my friend does not like being on the phone in the mornings. They don't like to talk on the phone. They don't like to text. It's like they just want to I don't know. Me, I don't care. As soon as I get up, my vehicle's going 2,000 RPMs. When I go to sleep, it goes from 2,000 to 1,999 when I go night night. When I'm up, I'm ready for a firefight. I'm not even kidding. My wife's like, "Hey, can you just?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you've been up for an hour. You're still not up? What the heck? You give me 30 seconds and I'm up, like up, as up as you can be." But my friend does not like to be on the phone. Well, let's just say that my friend just recently got a job and my friend has someone that outranks them. But because they don't like conflict, they don't want the person that outranks them not to like them. They started accepting phone calls from this person early in the morning while they're going to work. And before you know it, almost a year goes by. Listen, my friend does not like phone calls or texting, but my friend has been doing this for almost a year. Passive. So now my friend says, "Hey, how do you think I should handle this?" I just explained it to y'all. And I said, "Handle what?" "Well, the phone calls and I said, "Well, you don't like phone calls." I said, "So why did you let that person believe that calling you and text you in the morning was okay? Why did you let them believe?" I said, "What you need to do is next time they call or text in the morning, don't respond." "No, because then and then this is gonna happen." I'm like, "Oh, well, you gonna keep lying or you gonna start telling the truth? When are you gonna tell the truth and just not answer the phone? Well, what do I do when they ask? I try to call you, I try to text you, what do I tell them? You tell them, I know you did. Well, and what do I say after that? I said, well, how do you think this person, they're going to take it pretty rough. I said, fine. If you feel like you're going to hurt their feelings, then tell them, yes, I know you text, I know you called, and I need to apologize to you. Oh, yeah? Why? Well, see, you outranked me and you intimidated me from day one. And because I knew you outranked me, I want the person that's in charge of me to like me. So I lied to you and made you believe that calling and texting was okay in the morning. And I've been lying to you about this for a year. The truth is, I can't stand it. Well, I don't want to say that. I said, then you're a coward. Then you're a coward. Then you can't get help from me because I'm going to tell you what you need to do regarding truth. You need to tell them the truth and say, and I apologize for lying to you for this year. That's what you say. So your wife is asking, what do I do now? Right, Christian?
Yes.
Yeah. So the answer is to wait for the next time. She can keep talking to this person like nothing. But as soon as this person starts dogging her husband again, now she's got to call her on the phone. The better way would be telling her in person and looking at her right in the face. But if she's too scared to do that, you don't do this through text. She either does it on the phone or she tells her in person. And what she does is say, hey, I need to fess up to you about something. Yeah, what's that? You know, we've been knowing each other for several months. Yeah. Okay. Well, I see you as a, I don't know how she sees her. I'm just making this up, but I see you as a good friend until you started bashing your husband to me. Oh, well, it don't matter what she says. So no, I know, but I need to fess up. See, I lied to you and I made you believe that it was okay, that you could call me and verbally abuse your husband. And the truth is, I lied because I didn't stop you from doing it. So now I have to apologize to you for being a liar. I lied to you. Now, with that being said, I would prefer if you no longer contact me regarding you bashing your husband. Notice the verbiage. I would prefer, right? This is assertive, not aggressive. Aggressive would be, don't do it again. No. There's no don't, what you need to do. No. I would prefer that when you talk to me and you are just like we were 7 months ago, because the verbally abusive towards your husband with me, it's not something that I would prefer. I would prefer for you to no longer do that. And now I'm being honest. I lied to you before, so that's my fault. But now I'm being honest to you. I'd prefer you don't do that. There, that's how she handles it. Just like that. Because she doesn't want that kind of conflict with that lady, right?
No.
There you go. Then how you be assertive is she takes the blame, apologizes for lying. She has to be able to apologize for lying because she lied. She let that lady believe that what she's doing is okay, right?
Yeah, unintentionally, but yes.
Yes, right. And again, she has to do this because it has to lighten the blow. What she's about to tell this lady could hurt. So she has to take some blow in front of her. She has to say, "Hey, I lied to you and that's my fault." She has to take fault. It's her fault. Because if you don't like it when someone is doing something, you're supposed to tell them. You're not supposed to be passive and let them just do that. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to tell them. And she didn't do that, which means it led that lady to believe it was okay, but it wasn't okay, right?
Right.
Yeah. So she lied. So she first got to come to terms with the fact that she did lie, even though it's intentional or not, it's irrelevant. She doesn't like it. The truth is, she does not like it. So it would have been okay if she let it happen for 1 day, maybe two, and then now here we are, the third or fourth day. Whoa, hey, I didn't mind you, venting for a day or two, but it's been 3 or 4 or 5. She can even throw that out there. I thought you were going to vent to me one time, maybe 3 times. Well, hey, it's been a month and I need to start off by taking the blame. Let me take the blame. This is my fault. I should have told you day 1, but I just thought you were going to vent 1 or 2 days, but it's been a month. So I would prefer that we continue the relationship we had prior to this right now. And then your wife needs to find out from the church if someone is having this kind of problem, who could this person call? So she needs to get that number to the person, right? And have it. And then after she says all that, she says, "But I did some homework for you. And I didn't use your name. I just said if someone was having these type of problems, who would this person call?" And then say, "Hey, this is the number they gave me. And the person you're going to call, this is what they deal with. So I found you someone that's going to give you better advice than I could." So she blames herself, takes some of the heat off her friend, and then she didn't just tell her to stop doing something, she showed her a way. You know what I mean? She gave her an avenue, like um, gave her a solution, right? Or a start towards a solution, not just pointing out what she shouldn't be doing, but also a solution, like a way. So, all right, is that good, or you need more, or what?
No, that's fair, and I mean that's what she'll have to do, I guess.
Yeah, well, and again, I'm talking to you this way because I'm telling you what she should do. When you're talking to her, you're not using the word should. I can because I'm talking to you. But when you talk to her,
no, I'm not shouldn't. No.
Okay, yeah. So, but when you talk to her, you're saying pretty much the same stuff. You're just saying, "Honey, this would be a good way to handle it." But she has to choose to do it that way because she could say, "I don't like that way." You're like, "Okay, all right, then." That's a good way right there. So because you just can't. You got to let them choose. Like you could tell them, "Here's one way," which is the way I just gave you, which honestly, that is the most healthiest way. Said, or another way is you just stop taking phone calls and texts from that person. But now that person can show up at your house. Like there, there has to come a conclusion to like, you know, what she's trying to accomplish here. And the best route would be I would prefer you not to do that, you know? So, and hey, that person may, "Well, I thought you were my friend and I thought we are friends, but I'm just letting you know that I would prefer how we were the first 7 months, not this last month. I would prefer." And then she does have to say this. So you tell this to her however you want, but once she says like, "I would prefer for our relationship not to be based on that." And when she's done saying that, she has to say, "Do you understand?" This is hardest. This is the hardest part. Yeah, this is the hardest part for a lot of people is they don't want to say, "Do you understand what I'm saying?" You have to get a response. "Do you understand?" Well, I was thinking that, whoa, 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 Sandra, do you understand what I just told you? Well, yeah. Okay. So is that all right with you? Or we have a problem? Or, you know what I mean? Like, do you understand? If you understand, then this is going to stop, correct? Like, it's not easy, but the do you understand is very important because they could say, "No, I don't understand." So then what does that tell you? They're not listening, which means there's no conclusion to this yet. So if the person says, "I don't understand," then you ask them, "What is it that I just explained, you know, uh, that you don't understand?" They could just simply, they do understand, but they could be simply just saying, "I don't like your viewpoint on this." Uh, uh, Try love Jesus' faith. Meg, what's up? Oh, the song. Oh, you heard that one? Oof, man. Yeah. Meg, do you know Amazing? Do you know Amazing? I mean, I could say you probably do, but I don't know. Do you know Amazing? Yes. Uh, he calls Jesus's faith a masterpiece. He'll bring up Jesus's faith. He called me. He called me the other day, and he's like, "Hey, man." that song, Jesus Face, like, man, brother, that's a masterpiece. You know the way he is. I mean, he's dead serious. He calls that song a masterpiece. And I said, brother, that song came from the heart. I said, it is a masterpiece. But yeah, so you know what? And remember, Christian, tell her that, you can act like the friend, and you know, uh, she can you can sit in the place and let her present, the thing, and then you were here when I was explaining this, so you could tell her, no, that's not really, it's not really right. Just let her rehearse it. Be the punching bag for her. Let her rehearse it, and then once she has it down, then there's not really a whole lot of thinking anymore. She's already put all the thought into how she needs to handle this, and she's not going to stutter over her words. There'll be no fear. She'll feel comfortable. She already did it 1,000 times, but the same thing happened with my friend. She let this go on for a year, and you know, she had to. She's still kind of dealing with it, but she should have never allowed for for the person to call and text. She should have stopped it. Say, hey, in the mornings, no offense, but man, I just need a little bit more time to wake up. Like the talking and the texting, literally, right when I'm driving to work, and let me tell you how people can be passive. My friend, when she drives to work, Bubba, it's like a 30-minute drive. She's on the phone for 20 something minutes. Now, let me ask you this. Tell me that's not passive. That you don't even like being on a phone, but you'll do it for a year for 20 minutes every morning. Come on, man. That you cannot do that to yourself. Guys, it's okay to say no. Stop being afraid to tell people no. I don't care if they go to church or not. It is not okay to allow this to happen. It's still a lie. It is okay to say no. If you go to church and your kids play with these people's kids or whatever, and they're like, and Christian, I'm only bringing you up because of what you brought up, but they're like, Christian, do you think you could come this Sunday and cook all the hamburgers? And you're like, oh man, how many kids are going to be there? 7,000. Yeah, I'll single handedly do that. I'll make all set. Come on. You say, oh, I'm not saying that that's what you're doing.
No. But what you just said,
Yeah.
happened to her the other day.
Yeah.
We were doing an event at the church. She was doing setup, and then I was doing teardown the next day.
No.
The lady goes to her and she says, hey, you do such a good job and you're such a super rock star. We've had 7 people not be able to attend. They kind of flaked out at the last minute. So I know you just got through explaining to me that you have a baby and she needs to eat and all these other things, but maybe your husband can just bring the baby to the church, and every so often while you're doing this other stuff, you could take a break and feed the baby, and then keep working.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and something like that, again, it's just when you've learned how to be passive, it's like, oh, okay, how long do you think I would be doing that? You understand? Like, how long would you say I'd be doing that? Oh, inevitably, obviously not, uh, oh, well, until we find someone else. Absolutely not. Until I find someone else could be a year or 5, so it's like, I tell you what, Janice, I'm going to do this for the next 2 Sundays, and I'm going to do it exactly how you said. I'm going to have my husband go out of his way and come over here, and we're going to do that for the next 2 Sundays. But after that, I'm not going to be able to do it. Oh, but you're such a rock star, and you're such a no. Janice, I hear you. Listen, I'm not able to do what you're asking for for the next 2 weeks. I'm not able to do it, but I'm going to. I'm gonna tell my husband to go out of his way, bring the kid over here, uh, just like you said, for the next 2 Sundays. And after that, y'all are gonna have to find someone else. So what you're doing is you understand that they're in a bind. So you are going to put yourself out there and help them for those 2 weeks. Now, once you help them for those 2 weeks, They can never say you didn't help. You 100% did. But getting taken advantage of is something you cannot allow people to do this. And I'm telling you, churches, I hate to say it, they are the worst. They're just looking for that dummy that's going to let them do whatever they want to do. That's who they're looking for. And if you are stupid, guess what? They're not going to tell you you're stupid. They're just going to let you be stupid, and they're going to say, well, you're giving. Giving is pleasure. You know, we're supposed to give. A burden and giving is not the same thing. Being a burden and giving is not the same thing. I tell people all the time, if you can give a nickel a month, great, right? To descaled, if you can put a rose up there for one whole nickel, we appreciate you. Guess what? If you can't put a nickel up there, then don't. It's stupid. It is so stupid. You either can or you can't. That is it. After that, conversation is over. You don't just keep harping on, guys, don't forget that nickel, okay? Every nickel counts. No, bro. Listen, on TikTok, everybody knows to give a stupid corn or a rose or whatever, you know, we put up there. Everybody knows already. So you don't got to keep harping on it. You know, once a month, you can remind someone, hey, guys, don't forget to give some corn or some, you know. But at physical churches, it's harder because they've picked up a bill. They got a bill now. Now they got to pay this place. They got to pay all this. They need people's help. And boy, they will wear some people out. They will wear you out, dude. You just can't let them. But the thing I was bringing up, yeah, you know, Christian, we just love how you're just so kind. You're just so nice. You know, we just hoping you can make those 7,000 cheeseburgers in 1 hour. We know you can do it. We know you. You're such a swell guy. Ha! 7,000 burgers in 1 hour. I say, I tell you what, we won't be here. What do you mean? It's going to be 7,000 kids here. Well, it looks like y'all are pretty bad at setting some stuff up. So you got 7,000 kids to come to your balloon party, but you ain't got nobody cooking burgers. So you want me to do it in an hour? Well, guess what? We're going to be out of town. How about that? We really need you. No, you need 1,000 people to be here that day, not one. You need 1,000. So you just got to learn how to say no, man. I'll bring up a scenario at a church I remember happened. And this lady, I'm telling you right now, I'm not kidding. She literally made the best like cupcakes, pastries or whatever. And she was asked if she could make, like 100 of them or whatever. And, she's like, okay, yeah, I'll do it. She does it. The next Sunday, it's like, hey, we're wondering if you can make 25 of them. Bro, this continued for like 2 or 3 months. And I just had to ask. I said, hey, how much money does it cost you to, for a batch of 20, it's this. And before you know it, Bubba, she done donated like $500 money into the pastries, all her time. See, the thing is, it's okay to ask people for their time. It's okay to ask people for money, but you don't double dip them. You try not to, okay? You try not to. And again, we're talking once you start getting to $100, you can double dip somebody for $1 every month. Hey, can you donate the $1 that's going to buy the one pig in the blanket for Mrs. Kenny back there that babysits all the kids? So once a month, you're the person that's got to go buy one pig in a blanket and give it to that old lady. Yeah, I'll do that once a month, every month. My time to go over there. You know what? I'm gonna make the pigs in the blanket. Come on, one pig in the blanket costs $1.50 or whatever. Listen, that's fine, but all your time and all your money every week, it's got to spread out. You have to be able to say no, man. And I'll tell you, church will take over you if you let them. It is what it is. So you just have to be able to. You have to learn how to say no. Do you think you can come help this week at that? Nope, sorry, I can't. I'm not going to be in town. Oh, but we really need you. And here it goes. So a lot of these people that work at these churches, when you say no, they don't hear no. They hear, I have to try harder. That's what they hear. I have to try harder. Well, I was praying about it and your name popped in my head. Oh, say, well, Mrs. Banks, my name probably popped in your head because our kids play soccer together. No, no, no. It was the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit put you on my heart. Well, maybe the Holy Spirit put my name on your heart so you can buy me breakfast tomorrow. Did you ever think about that? No, no. Listen, what I'm saying is the Holy Spirit loves everybody, and the Holy Spirit puts everybody's name on everybody's heart. But for some reason, it's always you that the Holy Spirit's always telling me to tell you that you need to give us your time and you need to give us your money, not everybody else, just you. After a while, bro, it's like, hey, I don't think you understand what hearing from the Holy Spirit is. The Holy Spirit's a gentleman, and the Holy Spirit should already told you that you've asked me 4 weeks in a row to do the same thing, Miss Jackson. Well, the Bible says to be a giver. Okay, why don't you be a giver with those positions freely to everybody equally? How about that? You ever thought about that, Miss Jackson? You ever thought about that? So, um, it's again, the whole point I'm making is you have to learn how to say no. All right, you have to. I mean, oh me or oh my, one or the other. You have to learn how to say no, man. You know. And I know there's always like, for instance, some of the videos and like the songs and stuff there's always someone that's like, hey, can I help you like make one of those videos? Look, I would love for someone to help. Okay. I would love for someone to help. But listen, coming to descaled is not supposed to be a burden for anyone. If anyone ever feels like they're being burdened, I don't want you to be here. It's that simple. I done seen churches put burden. I mean, we're talking, bro. It sometimes takes people 5 or 10 years to finally realize, I feel like I'm being taken advantage of. Well, no, duh. Started day one because you don't know how to say no. You have to know how to say no. Just don't be aggressive and slap people while you're doing it. You just tell them, I'm not going to be able to do it. And then open your calendar. Let me see. But in 2 months on the 24th, are y'all going to have something on that day? Oh, no, we're not. Well, maybe y'all should have something that day because I'm available. It's so funny. As soon as you start letting them take advantage, it's always on a very important event. Like you got something really going on that weekend. And guess what? The Holy Spirit put your name on my heart. Really? That's funny. And then you'll overwhelm yourself. So now you're going to say yes to the church because you don't know how to say no. Your kids got some kind of thing at the school and they're like, you think you can make us some of those cupcakes? I sure can. And now you're overwhelmed. Now you got cupcakes at the school. Now you got cupcakes at the church. Now you got cupcakes for your birthday party. And then your next door neighbor, her grandma just turned 145 years old, but they got to have your cupcakes. You got the best. I'll just go ahead. I mean, Bubba, you want to talk about having a nervous breakdown, just keep on saying yes to everything like that. You can't. If you've already said yes to the school and the church, guess what? Mrs. Poppins down the road, her 90-year-old, your butt ain't getting your cupcakes. Okay? No matter how delicious they are. All right? And if you feel that bad, you can say, hey, I can't make them, but I can give you 20 for them. Oh, well, you know what? We appreciate that. Okay, there you go. If you ain't got the 20, then don't give them 20. You ain't got it. Okay? Mrs. Poppins, she's going to turn 91 without you. All right? Now, if Miss Poppins came up to you or, the daughter came up and said, hey, mom's going to be 91 years old. You think I'm going to make her the biggest, nicest cupcake I've ever seen in my life. She's going to have the best cupcake. Well, guess what? Now the school comes, hey, we were wondering in the Rangers group next week if you could make your, no, I cannot. Me and Miss Poppins got a date. I'm already got my time somewhere else. You just got to be honest on who came first, who you said yes. You got to be honest. You're going to drive yourself up the wall and your wife or husband or whoever because you ain't learned how to say no. You learn how to say no, man. All right. Now I know I'm using cupcakes and all that stuff, but it's all the same, man. Just, you don't got to overwhelm your plate with all this stuff, and stop being passive. Be assertive. Somebody's doing something you don't like, then you freaking tell them that you would prefer that they didn't do that. See, I prefer that you don't do that. You're just asking. And if they say, well, I'm going to do it anyway. Well, I'm just going to have to hit prefer. I'm going to have to hit prefer on the freaking blender on your butt then. Okay. And we're going to see who prefers what. Learn how to tell people no. All right, guys, it's already 12. Anybody got anything else before we hop off? Because we got to hop off. We got to go.
Nope, appreciate it.
Anybody else? No, nobody got anything. How many churches do what something orphans and widows? Yeah, Charlie. You know the orphans and widows, spiritually anyway, is talking about people who have not received Christ. Okay, right? We are all orphans without the father, right? Widows. We are widows until we receive Christ and become the bride of Christ. So it's people that you're supposed to be making disciples are the true orphans and widows. All right. Now, does that mean that we're not supposed to help real, like physical orphans and widows? Absolutely not. Why not? You can. If you first of all, if you have a type of orphan somewhere in the family, like they don't have a dad or they don't have, no one, but they live with an aunt or something. What's wrong making them something to eat every once in a while or something? There ain't nothing wrong with that. Or you got someone in your family that's a widow and they need some help at the house or something. I'm not saying you become their slave. Listen, I know some widows. Again, we're talking about being passive. Don't let people run you over. I know some widows that will they'll run your butt over if you're not careful. I remember I used to go visit this old lady, and I'm telling you, all I'm doing is taking something to her. Someone asked me, "Hey, can you take this to old Mrs. Poppins down there?" Yeah, I'll take it down there. Soon as I show up, "Oh, you look like you're strong. Come here." Oh, crap. And you can't say no right away. All right. Yeah. Those lights don't turn on. Okay. All right. So do you have it? I got the bulbs are right over there. All right, give them to me. So, and guess what? Let me tell you something. As soon as you put those 1 or 2 bulbs in there, she done wrote down a list of 5 other things you need to be doing. So you come down. All right, Miss Jackson, I'm glad you came. You see those weeds over there? Listen, if she's going to do you like that, you say, "Hey, Miss Jackson, I'll tell you what, I have to go right now, but I'm not going to be rude to you. You got 30 minutes. What do you mean? Whatever you need done, I'm going to do everything you ask for the next 30 minutes. After that, I got to go. So when that big hand gets on that 5 right there, I'm leaving." Okay. I'm gonna tell you, she's gonna wear you out for 30 minutes. She's gonna wear your butt out. But what I'm trying to tell you is it's okay, but you got to put your foot down, like put a timeline or something, because you don't just on a old widow, you don't just run out on them. All right. You're gonna make her feel like the day that the man died. You just run out on her butt. So be assertive and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm not going to be rude to you. I see that you need things done. I tell you what, you got 30 minutes. So spit them out. I'm going to get as many done as I can." "Well, them weeds, ma'am, that's going to take me the whole 30 minutes. What other little thing you got?" "Okay, well, I mean," she point at 15 small things. You know what I mean? She might bring a freaking pitcher that leaks. "Can you fix it?" "I'll go buy you one for $1. No, that was my mom's. I need you to fix that one. Lord have mercy. Okay. I was going to buy you. You want that old pitcher that's got 14 cracks and one of them's leaking. All right. I don't know how to weld plastic, but I'll figure it out. So anyway, guys, anybody got anything before we run out? And I always say this, guys, if you have not went and listened to some descaled music, it's on iTunes, Amazon Music, Pandora. What's the other one? I don't know. Spotify. If you haven't listened to descaled music, man, I'm highly recommend it. All right, guys, we're out. Tomorrow we'll probably do Nehemiah 9 for sure. We'll start Nehemiah 9. Anyway, other than that, we'll see y'all in the morning. God bless. SoundCloud, no. SoundCloud, we'll talk about SoundCloud another day. Y'all need to go listen on the ones that I'm telling you to listen to. All right, God bless. We'll see y'all. Peace out.